just going to just start it now. And put that down.
Snapchat.
I was gonna do the Snapchat. I'll just do the Snapchat real quick then because we're live, and I'll just do both intros at the same time, and we will do this. Okay. What's up, guys and gals, bros and pals? My name's John. This is Press Start Go, and we are doing D&D live right now. So swipe up to check it out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Right now, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome. We have with us right now Mitch, who is opening up a fresh bag of popcorn. I saw the steam coming off of it. That is some fresh popcorn, boy. We have John, who is opening up a fresh can of cuteness right here. Look at that! Look at that cuteness. Boy, I'm gonna have to move on, otherwise I'm gonna get distracted. And we have Kyle, who is bringing up the morale of the team and the attractiveness of the team. Because John and Kyle together are making this team super attractive, and then with Mitch on top of it, ladies, hide your kids and hide your wives because the boys are here. Welcome. This has already gone off the rails, and we haven't even started yet.
Welcome to NSYNC.
Welcome to NSYNC. It's where the dirty dishes are. All right. Let me put this. Let me put this sticker here. I always put the same sticker that says swipe up, and I try to match it up with my hand, and then I don't. And that's okay. We are currently. Who remembers what happened in the last session?
We went to Flavortown.
Yeah, you did. What happened before then?
Before then, we were in Silver Crown's old house where Nook was.
Tom Nook,
and
the
was,
raccoon.
A wolf. And something else.
Yeah. And
and we found Mr.
That guy.
Fleisenberg was stuck in there. And you guys had made a new friend. You guys ate some delicious food, and it sent you to Flavortown. And you've never been there. And the mayor of Flavortown, Guy Fieri, was able to you were able to talk with him, and he actually sold you guys some items, or maybe didn't sell you guys some items because they were really expensive, but they were really powerful magical items from adventurers that had come to try to kill him. Because newsflash, Guy Fieri is actually a golden dragon disguised as a human. I know craziness. But you guys went to bed in Flavortown, woke up, and you were on this road. And that's where we are going to be beginning our adventures. So, we didn't actually come up with a name of the group. You guys were asked that question, and you never came up with a name for the group. What was the name?
NSYNC.
NSYNC. Yes, it is. I forgot. Yes, NSYNC.
Come on, John.
I'm really bad at that, apparently. I need to.
You were a professional.
I thought I was too.
That's all right.
All right, so the Backstreet Boys are here. The NSYNC, where the dirty dishes are, they're here. And NSYNC is lined up for their shuffle down this road. They don't know where they're at.
Almost like we're 98 degrees.
Hey, are you just looking up NSYNC songs?
No, that's another boy band.
Very good, John. That's great. All right. Hey, John, why are you trying to make me speak quickly? What's the big time rush? Oh. Okay. So, anyways, we are we are already off the rails. I apologize for anybody watching this after the fact. So, you guys have awoken. Actually, you guys are fully clothed, standing up. You guys just kind of wake up, and you're on this road. It's a dirt road, and you don't know where you are. You also don't see your sheep friend. What would you guys? What would NSYNC like to do?
What is this way?
Behind you, it's just more road. It just kind of keeps going back.
Road
Up,
has
up,
road.
up this way, though, you do see that.
Ah, a bridge.
Uh-huh.
Bet you there's a troll under there.
Oh, yeah?
I hope so. Right.
Or
I'm
not.
broke, so do you
Or
guys? Hopefully, you guys got my back, because I'm got money for a troll. I'm just kidding.
No, dude, we'll just talk to the troll. Like, me and the troll are cool.
The last time I got in a tussle with a troll,
Yeah, what happened?
well,
Paint me a mind picture with your words.
he was a smaller troll than I,
Okay.
and I'm a small guy.
Yeah,
So when he went to swing at me, I
yeah,
just rolled away because I didn't have money to pay him.
yeah.
So yeah, we'll
Wow,
just leave
that's
it at that.
impressive, because usually trolls are about 7 feet tall.
Well, like I said, it was an odd moment.
Are you sure that wasn't just a goblin?
I mean, he was under a bridge, and
Well,
he
you
asked me
know
for
that I
money.
mean that
So
that is a determining factor for being a troll. Step 1, be under a bridge. Step 2,
Step two.
profit.
ask for money.
Ask for money.
Kind of like
Step 3, profit.
Kind of like a homeless person. Step 3, profit.
Trolls are secretly homeless people. Everybody, we've just
But
confirmed it here.
they have a sounds like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Step 1, be under a bridge. Step 2, ask for money. Step 3,
So the
profit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Who knew that trolls were producing pyramid schemes in this day and age? All
I
right,
cast produce pyramid scream.
pyramid scheme. All right.
And then just some very bad Tupperware shows up.
Yeah, and you run it over with your van, and it just explodes. And then you
That's
hear,
magical.
"Dang it!" and you just drive off. Full Napoleon Dynamite.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Dang it. Oh wow, I forgot. That was a good time.
So, what would InSync like to do? You
Let's try and cross the bridge. Doesn't seem
Oh.
we can go anywhere else just because there's trees surrounding us.
We could go back.
True.
Oh, we could go back.
To sleep?
No, the way that's the other way.
Yeah.
But we just woke up here, so we don't know what the other way is.
That's true. We don't know what the bridgeway is though either.
I like the bridgeway. Like I said, I'm not really too worried about trolls right now. You guys seem pretty tough.
Peter,
Thank you.
roll a perception check, please. What'd you get? I can't hear you. Your mic's messed up.
8.
8? All right, you see the road is in front of you. You saw that the road has risen to meet you, and the wind is ever at your back, and the sun is going to shine warm upon your face. And until we meet again, God's going to hold you in the palm of his hand. No, we're not doing Irish goodbyes. Okay, then you don't see anything else. You just see the road.
That sounded nice.
Thank you. All right.
So
Well, go ahead.
we can't see anything. We can't see too far. We just see this bridge in front of us.
For right now, yes.
What's that? What's under the bridge? Is it water?
Did you go and check the bridge?
Let's go check it out.
Sure.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. Are you walking past everyone to go to the bridge?
Yeah, I'm trying to grab my boy.
Okay.
Dun, 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 like
Okay.
that.
So as you were walking, you got to about here. Roll a perception check, please.
And that's a 20.
It's a D20.
Bam.
Natural 20! Man,
Yeah.
all right. So we're just gonna do this because you literally go Yeah, let's see if I can do this. You literally go, I can see it all.
Well,
It's like get
all
on the
that's
ground
this
and like,
side of
Hold on. We'll go
wow.
up to here.
I just keep zooming out and it just keeps giving. Holy cow.
Yeah, just think.
Dude, I wish
I had
it's
to
like I
build
have
this.
like a little eagle or something that like went in the sky and saw this. Wow, this is
Ye-
great.
You were
All right,
the
well,
eagle.
guys.
It's like when you find the towers in Assassin's Creed and you
Yeah,
just see
you
all of them.
just synchronized with this area with that perception roll, and you are now you now
I
know
miss
all the
that.
side quests.
Aw. I haven't played Assassin's Creed in a while. On a side note,
I wanna
well,
play
guys, I
Assassin's
see
Creed.
there's like a little house over this bridge, or a little.
There is you guys see a cart right there.
wagon right there. Let's go check it out.
All right, all right.
Okay.
I like where this is heading.
Okay.
Is it a swaggin' wagon?
It is not a swaggin' wagon. Well, actually, you know what? Roll perception to see if it's a swaggin' wagon.
Done.
Okay.
5.
It
Actually,
is. Hold on. Let's see.
8.
Okay. You look as hard as you can and realize it is not a swaggin' wagon. Unfortunately,
There is no swag here.
there is no swag. The only swag.
Is it a mystery?
I'm sorry.
Is it a mystery?
A
of
mystery
what it
wagon.
is?
No. So this wagon.
Could it possibly be a mystery machine?
Whoa. So, side note, when I was growing up, just down the road from my grandparents, somebody had bought a van and painted it like the Mystery Machine. And when I was growing up, I thought that I lived down the street from Scooby Doo.
You did.
Yeah. I was
Weird.
so, like, you know,
It's pretty,
I was like,
pretty awesome.
I bet you they're solving mysteries. That's probably why they're not home right now.
Right.
Without their van.
You were not their van. They're it's more of like a mystery traveling brigade at this point.
Yeah.
So
They only
you
use
go
that when they're doing, high profile cases.
right, exactly. No, that makes sense. You got to make sure that you merchandise correctly when you're yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so what do you guys want to do? You see a wagon. It looks like it's been broken down, and it looks like all the contents that were inside have been taken out. And you notice that there are no bodies. There's really nothing left of this cart at all.
Does it look like there's any like blunt damage or like arrow damage?
Roll an investigation.
Boop, 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 boop. What am I doing right now? Bam, bam. 20.
Okay.
Just kidding. Let's keep it honest.
Well, I was gonna say you just kind of rolled it in front of me, so
I know. 10, 11. So 12, right? Because I'm adding my investigation.
investigation, yep, which is 3,
Okay.
so that should be 12. Yep. Okay. You don't really see anything. I mean, obviously the wheel is off, so something happened, but you're not really sure what. So
I'm gonna check and see if there's anything like
okay,
identification on the cart or anything.
sure,
Like anything etched in the side or
sure,
whatever.
sure. Roll for it.
Oh, got an actual 20.
Natural 20. Okay. On the side, covered up, it actually looks like someone tried to scratch it out. It says, Shimrock's Swaggin' Wagon.
Yes. I knew it.
But there is no sign of Shimrock or anybody else, or the swag that was brought within the wagon.
Now, is it etched in the side or is it like a plaque?
It's like a plaque, and then somebody was like cutting through the plaque with a dagger. It almost was like someone was trying to whittle it out. And you notice that there's a lot of, now that you kind of looked closer, you notice that there are some like small dagger stabs within, like it's like someone went to the plaque and just started kind of tearing out the name.
Can I see if I
Somebody
can take
looked
out the
angry.
name?
That you can take down the name.
Take it out?
Sure, if you want to take out the plaque.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go for it.
I want to try. What am I rolling on?
We're going to
didn't
roll
get
a
it.
sleight of hand.
Oh, 11.
Okay. Yeah, you start to try to take it off. As you're pulling it, one of the corners busts, but you're able to get, for the most part, the whole thing out intact without much damage.
Okay. So I show
Looks like
them
somebody was in there.
and I say, "Look, it was a shaggin' swaggin' wagon.
It was a swaggin' wagon,
Whoa.
not
Wagon
not a shaggin' wagon.
No, not that one.
No, 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 no. Yeah, but
Common.
even like the horse and all of that, those are all gone.
Let's see. I'm curious what a shaggin' wagon is.
A shaggin' wagon? I don't think you want to Google that.
No.
You probably get on some type of government watch list after that. Just saying.
Yeah,
But-
Thomas the FBI guy.
Thomas the FBI guy is just gonna pop up.
Anyways.
So as you guys are sitting there, everybody roll a perception, please. This is not to see. This is to listen.
Natural
20, but not natural.
Okay, you got a 20.
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
You got a 1. Mitch, what did you get?
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay, I also got a natural 1, Kyle. And John, you said you got 20. Okay,
not
so Peter and Axton, you guys hear hello coming from this direction over here.
You hear that?
Yeah. Who goes there?
Then stepping out into here.
Are you a troll?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Axton Creed eats trolls for breakfast.
I don't. And you see him kind of like go over here. I don't know if you are you guys going onto the main road to look.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Do you guys tell them? Because Timber and Fleisenberg have no idea what you guys are doing.
Hey guys, we heard a voice coming over from this direction. Let's go.
What?
Okay.
I didn't
You
even
come check it out.
hear that. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys heard that.
Gotta clean the wax out of your ears.
Dude, I don't even know
Us-
if I might have sap.
Yeah, it's a sap.
Gotta clean the sap
Clean
out
the
of my ears.
sap out of your ear. hole.
Yeah, my ear port.
Hey, if you get some of that sap, can you give it to me? Because I
Yeah.
like to make maple syrup. So
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
man.
a
Next time I
win-win.
sap myself, I'll make sure to give you some.
It's a win-win. You can hear again, and
Yeah.
Fleisenberg gets his maple syrup.
That's right. And then across this way, you hear, yeah, you guys are late. We gotta go.
What? Go where? Where are we going?
You
What am
guys.
I late for?
You guys are the ones that we've been waiting for you for 2 days. I don't know where you guys went, but you guys
Whoa.
were you were hired. You're part of Shimrock's crew, right?
Shimrock.
Yeah, you guys were just what? Yeah, I've been waiting for you guys. Come on, let's go. He walks this way. And from there you can see he's walked over here. All right.
Follow.
Okay, cool. All right. He's gonna go here. Fleisenberg. He's gonna just say that he moves here. Okay,
He's talking to somebody.
that's okay. And so he goes. All right. Well, you guys just go and get aboard, and I'll take off now.
Get it, but where? Where are we going?
And so he kind of points you guys around the corner of those trees, and you see.
Whoa. Who are all those people?
And so there's just you. So as you guys kind of turn this corner and go around this way, which Timber immediately goes and sits down, you actually see a few other warriors that are standing on this ship. If you zoom in, you can kind of make out their character models a little bit. You have to zoom in. Like I'm at 140 right now, and you can kind of see it. But there are different warriors of all different races and classifications, classes, things like that. They are all on this ship right now, and Grimlock goes, "All right, guys, you can go and sit in the back. Just go take off. Let me just check the ship real quick." And you see him kind of walking around the ship. Oh, Kyle hung up and he's trying to reconnect. And John muted himself. Hi, Mitch. How are you doing? Oh, now you're not. I'm the only person I can hear right now. Your mic messed up again. Oh, now I can hear you.
I need a new headset.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Don't tell me what I need to do. What I need.
I agreed with you, Mitchell.
No, you demanded.
Yes, I did actually. There, now you guys can see. Let's see. Okay, well, I don't know. But
Side note while we're waiting, my first new spell is Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah, that one's such a fun one. Such a fun one. You just conjure up a big cloud of daggers. It's great. I got a new spell as well. It's let me pull it up. It is called Healing Spirit. So I will explain this to you, and I'm trying to do it in the most epic way possible. You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. An intangible spirit appears in a space that is 5 foot cube. You can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae, and I get to choose. Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to the creature. No action required. The spirit can't heal constructs or undead. The spirit can heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting modifier until max or minimum is 2. After healing that number of times, the spirit disappears. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the spirit 30 feet to a space you can see. So basically, I just like conjure something and set it somewhere, and then you guys can walk into it because it can't actually heal me. Because I'm a construct, but it can heal you guys. Do we get Kyle back?
No.
Kyle. So I'll try to explain a little bit. I'll give you guys a little bit of details on this. So in front of you, you see it almost looks like a train cart that has been, it's just flatbed. There's like pews on it, and then in the front it looks like there are controls, a couple of different levers. You notice 2 green lights on either end of this cart. You don't see any wheels or anything like that. It's kind of odd. And yeah, Grim, or the guy, when he was there, and I forgot to do it, but he introduced himself. He goes, "Hi, I'm Grimlock Garrison." And he just it had you guys come and sit in here. On there, you notice that there are different warriors, people that all just kind of it looks like just soldiers sitting on like a transport ready to go to war. And in the back, you do notice that there is a white chest, and there is a sign on the front that says "In case of emergency." So, but other than that, the ship is there. Um, does Kyle doesn't have a Discord on the computer, right?
Don't know.
Okay. Looks like
I
he's
think he was just doing it through his phone though.
Yeah, I know he was. Um, did let's see. That's just okay. I wish you could at least hear us.
What happened?
I don't know. He just said that it disconnected. Okay. All right. Oh, Kyle is typing. What do you, Peter and Acton, want to do in this time while we wait for Kyle?
Oh, sign above the chest here again.
The sign on the chest says that there is, or that in case of emergency.
I guess I'll go on to this.
Okay. All right. In front of you, you do notice that there are two lady warriors. Uh, both with.
Hey, ladies.
Um. So you hear. Well, you hear both of them go. Ugh. That's it.
It's okay. The Axeman grows on you. You should meet my friend Peter. He shoots fireballs.
I hit, I miss, you know.
Sounds like this conversation.
Whoa. I like you.
No, that one did hit right here.
Well, maybe if you were tougher, wouldn't
And a miss. I guess I never miss.
Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Kyle sent me an image.
Image.
General.
As the profile I found password. What? Is there a password?
There shouldn't be, not in general. It's showing that it's empty on his right now. So I'm telling him to click into it, and maybe it'll just connect him.
Just tell him to close it out and reopen it. Is he on the desktop or his phone?
I think he's on his phone. It looks like he's on his desktop. Still not working in, yes. Okay. All right.
Okay, hang on.
All right. Well, in during this uh, kind of interlude, I will give use this chance to remind everybody that the schedule for next week is changing. We're going to change how we do the how we do the live streams and how we do all of that. Instead of live streaming Tuesday through Saturday, we're going to do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and we're going to do Wednesday and Friday as video days, where we actually post edited videos. So cut out all of the bits, kind of like this, where we cut out the technical difficulties and just go straight to the gameplay. So the schedule or the schedule will reflect that. Oh, it says a weasel. Is that the Kyle boy?
I'm here.
He's here.
Yay.
Sound of applause. You boys didn't leave me completely.
That's
Where
right.
you're at. Oh yeah,
That's
you
right.
did. Did you go? Oh no, you're in this house.
So no,
Church.
this is so Kyle. I will explain this to you. As you turn the corner, you see it almost looks like a train cart that does not have any wheels. The railings on the side, there's no railings on this side, but you do notice that there is railing on this side of the cart. There's a green light on either end, and it looks like there is controls up here. The guy who over here, he introduced himself as Grimlock Garrison, and he told you guys to step on board. As you got to about there, you did hear Axton trying to speak to some ladies. So you got that going for you. And other than that, he just told you to get on board. When you do get on, you do notice that there is a thing here that says, "Oh, here I'm going to label it."
I will get on board. You guys are all in there, so it seems trustworthy.
Yeah, let's do this.
Come on, Fleisenberg.
Okay.
There. So it's in case of emergency right there. This. Okay, so you get on. And oh, there. I accidentally touched a thing. Sorry. So, yeah, you guys all get on. Grimlock gets on. And he goes, all right. Hang on to your, butts. And he starts flipping some switches. And then from underneath you hear, and you feel the whole cart start to rumble as it starts to rise from the ground up into the air, and it just starts slowly rising up and up and up. So 20 feet, 40 feet, 60 feet up into the air.
I nudge Peter and I say, I like this Grimlock guy. It's also the name of my favorite Transformer.
What's a transformer, man?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yes! Yes! And so you guys start flying, and he starts to fly forward. You kind of jolt back in your seat a little bit, but it's not enough to like knock you out of the ship. After a couple of minutes of flying and the wind blowing through your hair, it's just because the wind is blowing so severely. Grimlock, you see, turns around, and you hear him. He kind of starts walking up and down the side here, just up and down this way, like this, up and down, and you hear him. Oh, I moved the wrong person. Okay, let's move you. And you,
Ladies.
And now they're off the ship
ladies.
and they're dead.
And they're dead. All right, and you hear him go. All right, just a reminder. We can't lose this. The whole world is at stake with these visitors. Cannot be allowed to continue their reign in this area. Um, in case
Paxton
of
Creed has a question.
just wait till the end of my presentation, please. The emergency exits
I
are
just raised my hand.
this entire side of the ship, and if there's an emergency exit, there is supplies in the back. The only things you really need will be in there in case of a water or non-water landing. Um, be sure to keep an eye out for their leader, as he is a very powerful man. Or maybe he's not a man, I don't really know. Um, and that's kind of where he goes, okay, I can take any questions now.
Okay.
Yes, you've had your hand up for about 3 minutes.
Captain Creed has a question.
Okay.
Who are they and what does their leader look like? Also, what are we doing?
They didn't tell you in Shimlocks why would he send you guys if he didn't tell you what you were doing?
I
This is a
don't know
volunteer.
Shimlock. I just have this and I pull out the plank that I took
Okay.
from
And you just see him go. Okay. I would advise you guys don't die.
Also, there were ladies on here, so
Yeah. You see the ladies in front just like visibly go.
don't worry.
So if you say fate of the world is depending on us, what kind of thing are we talking about here?
So about a month ago, a mysterious
That was
fog.
my birthday a month ago.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
you might die being just over a year older.
They're after his lucky charms. They're magically delicious.
Well,
Magically
I don't know. He is rather small, but he might have some luck. I don't know. There's still
That's
out
a
for debate.
leprechaun, okay? A gnome. A gnome.
Well, I know
me
what
alone.
you're talking about.
Anyways, get to your story.
There was a mysterious fog that started to appear within and surrounding the town of Everhart. Coming out of the town were these constructs. And then you hear Timber go, like me, man? Like metal and tiny. I think I have a drawing of one. And he starts ruffling through his stuff. And you see
You just
one.
happen to have a drawing of them.
Yeah, I just in case,
Ooh,
Mike was asking.
pretty much.
All right. And unfortunately, I don't know what their leader looks like. I've never seen him, but I've heard rumors that he is going to be coming.
Oh, have
Or
these
she. You weren't very
these-
specific on that either.
I'm sorry. What did you
You
say?
said or she.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is because I've never seen it, so I can't really tell you.
Kristen does have a for the ladies, so if it's a woman, we might be in luck. Are these things killing folk or?
Um, slaughtering is probably the word I would use.
Ooh,
Do you say loitering?
You know, slaughtering.
come here while I stand around you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just been standing there. We can't stand it anymore.
That's right. That's right. Um, no, yeah,
Murder.
it's been 1 week since you looked at me. No,
He
um,
just breaks out into the whole
and it goes, well, but I'm sorry. No, so
chickeny
he,
China, the
yeah,
Chinese.
we are in sync. My goodness. All right. And so he's like, yeah. So and as he's talking, you do notice off in the distance, you see a large whirlwind surrounding. It looks like a town. It's very it's like smoke. It's very thick, like a fog or smoke. It's super thick though. Um, and while he's talking, he goes,
That
and
fog may have a sickness.
and is while he's talking, uh, he goes, really I think the most important thing to worry about is when the ship gets hit on the side. It actually makes everybody reel from side to side. You guys all actually slide this way and hit the railing of the ship. And Grimlock's like, oh crap. And
What
then
was that?
you just see him kind of run forward and go to the front of the ship and try to take the
Oh, boy.
controls. And you feel the ship shaking now. It's as it's kind of like turbulence but worse, and it's shaking and moving down
Feelings but worse.
and Timber's like, I don't think I like flying, man.
This is why I hate
I'm
flying.
over here.
Yeah, and it's just it's shaking all around. And he goes,
Should
my
we get the chest?
he goes, you might want to hold on to your butts again. And you just kind of dive into this fog because that's the only place that he can go. And it's just, imagine like the landing scene of Dagobah, where it's just fog and fog and fog. And then you see like kind of the glimpse of the side of a stone structure. Like it looks like some type of brick. And then you see another one, and then you see boom, and you actually hit the roof of this building, and you see some of the people that are with you start to fly out. And I need you guys to make strength saving throws or dexterity saving throws. You get to choose.
Yeah, we're doing Dex.
Okay. Very nice,
Ooh,
Kyle.
look at Fleisenberg.
Very nice, Kyle.
He holds on real good.
I will just do dexterity.
Okay. All right.
Wait. Either way, it's 20. So
20. Okay. All right. Peter, what'd you get?
15.
15. All right.
14.
14. Okay. Axton.
15.
Okay. We all saved. And just boom, and we just kind of, what the heck? And it's just flying in, and you actually see some of these people fly out. You see this person. So this person flew out. This person flew out. And that's it. Those two people flew out. This person flew backwards, and you guys are tumbling and tumbling in, and all of a sudden you see when that happened, you actually see Grimlock fly out of the front of the ship.
Oh no.
and then like before you guys can react, you actually like suddenly see this just concrete and hit the ground hard. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you pass out from the hit.
oh. I got
20.
19.
23, 20. What'd you get, Kyle?
19. 19.
Okay. You guys all don't pass out, but you're thrown from the ship, and you actually end up here. And so that's all you can see right now. You actually, looking a little further, you actually are able to see. And you can see that. And you can see this. There. All right. So you guys have just crash landed into what you can assume is the middle of Everheart.
Another happy landing.
Yes. And so you guys were kind of thrown from the ship here.
Could we get back on the ship if we wanted?
You can, yeah.
I want to see what's in case of emergency. Because it's
Perfect.
an emergency.
All right. All right. So you go over there to go into the chest.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
Okay. Uh, 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, you're able to open up the chest. And inside the chest, there are, it looks like 4 hilts to long swords.
Okay, so I will take them.
Okay. As you pick one up, you do notice that there is a it looks like a switch.
I will hit the switch.
Okay. As you hit the switch, all of a sudden, a beam of light comes up out of there. You have just picked up what is called, and I will add it into your inventory right now.
Yes.
You have picked up what is called a sun blade.
Ooh.
Let me go into your inventory real quick and add that in. These are actual items that are in D&D. This is nothing that I made up, just so you know, because I am awesome like that. So, there you go. That is now added into your inventory. As you as it lights up, you feel a radiance coming off of it, and you do have 3 other ones. When you open it and when you turn it on, it actually emits a blue light.
Ooh.
It actually looks
Ooh,
more. It's like a bluish purple almost. It's in between, kind of like blue and purple.
Purple. Be one of those. Please. Thank you.
Got there in your hand.
Please.
And then let's see. I'll go to there. Timber goes, "Oh, did you make a light stick?"
I don't know, man. They were in case of emergency. They must be weapons, I guess. Here.
Whoa.
So I
Okay.
toss one to Fleisenberg. I guess I could hand it to Peter if he's next to me.
Okay, I'm gonna add these in real quick. So be sure to check your inventory. So John, you have yours.
Yo, Timber, you want one?
Dude, I would be on.
Okay, I toss one to him.
Okay. And the last, but certainly not least, is Fleisenberg. You know how they say to save the best for last? That's what I think of you, Kyle. You are the best Kyle that I know, Kyle. Just want you to know that.
Best.
Right. And everyone now go into your inventory. You will have within there.
Sunblade longsword.
Right. And as you grabbed it, you felt something, all of you simultaneously felt something speak into your mind. It says, you hear it go, "Help me find me." And you guys all immediately become attuned to this weapon. So everyone now has a sunblade.
Can I try to touch it?
Sure. Do you touch it with your hand?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a d8, please. Okay. You take 6 points of damage.
Ow! On my hand?
Yeah. It's a radiant sunblade. It's like a materialized beam of light. And she just went, oh! Oh. It reminds you of the days when you were studying acids and you were like, huh, I wonder how good this acid is, and like dabbed a little bit on the back of your hand and you're like, oh, that burns, and you have a very small scar at the bottom of your hand, kind of like around this area from that.
Actually have a scar. Yeah.
Weird.
Oh.
All right.
To know, guys, this will hurt you really bad.
Saying you
Whoa,
should
man.
Try it.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. So
It is kind of radiating heat.
Anything
Um,
like it.
So, as that happens, you start hearing the sounds of footsteps. It sounds like metal hitting on concrete or stone. And as this area is kind of revealed more to you, you notice let's say here too. And you notice that this area is open. And you do notice that there is more courtyard over here too.
There's more courtyard in this courtyard.
There is more courtyard in this courtyard.
All right.
And
Are these people knocked out?
no, so they are actually awake and they are alive right now. They are facing kind of back to back. So I'll try to get them as close to back as possible. Like that. Like exactly like I just did. And from this direction, coming out of the shadows and the smoke, you see those the creatures that he drew, and coming from give me one moment. Okay. Coming from this direction, you also see those. And with that, we are going to start combat. So, please roll
You guys
me
ready
initiative.
to kick some construct butt? I don't know if they have butts, but they're figurative butts.
Figurative. Would you like to kick some figurative butts, please?
Figurative metal cheeks.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
What?
All right.
Remember when we were playing Overwatch? What were we calling that?
What would they call them? Cheek flaps or something? Something like that. Something disgusting. All right.
Metal cheek flaps.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Let's see, 17. 19 for Timber.
Ready to slap some dicks.
All right. So, all for these guys. Peter, please roll a. Actually, anybody if they want to, because everyone's kind of magically oriented. Everybody roll a Arcana check or a Nature check.
Nature.
Billy
Arcana.
doesn't mean I'm fluent in the arcana, okay?
All right.
19.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Good.
You really have like You have never seen these before in your life. You have no idea what these things are. Timber also does not know what they are. What did you get, John?
19.
19. Okay, and Fleisenberg, what'd you get?
10.
10. Okay. Axton, you in your travels have heard of creatures from a different dimension that are constructed with metal and gear parts and things like that. And they all operate together in some type of hive mind mentality. And they all kind of serve one leader. So you don't really know like much about them. You just know that they basically, like, you couldn't charm them if you wanted to, because they're a hive mind, so they wouldn't. It wouldn't work. Let me just make sure.
So theoretically, if we took out the leader, then they would all die.
Yes, theoretically.
Theoretically.
Let's add turn. Okay, let me roll these for these characters. Okay. I accidentally rolled those in order. Out of order, but in order. Okay, so 25 to 20. Or did you guys already put your things in?
No.
Okay, so 25 to 20. No one?
What?
For your initiative. Okay, 20 to 15.
15.
15.
Oh, wait, I haven't rolled it yet.
Okay. Okay. 15 to 10. Okay. 10 to 5. All right. What did you guys get? 2. Perfect. And Kyle, what did you get for initiative?
What's your plus for initiative?
1.
Oh, so you rolled a
5.
1?
Oh, so critically failed. Okay.
Yeah.
So we do something different with that here, where if you critically, if you roll a 1 on your initiative, you get disadvantage on your first attack.
Rolling twice and taking this.
And taking the
lowest.
lower one, yes. Kyle, you rolled a 15, or what was that?
Roll a 10.
Rolled
Roll
a 10
5
and
with plus 5.
10 plus 5.
5 plus 5.
I'm sorry, it's 5 plus what? Okay, so it's 10. All right, let's move you up. All right, top of the order is Timber.
Timber.
Okay, well, he is going to. He's taking out his blade. He's like, whoa. So when Timber pulls his up, his is actually like a it's like an orange. When he turned his on. Peter, when you turned yours on, it was actually it was like a white with like a red fringe on it. In Fleisenberg, when you turned yours on, it actually was like in the center, it was like black, and then radiating off of it is actually purple. All right. So, Fleisenberg is going to go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to try to attack. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to go here. He was here, right? Okay. So actually, he would have moved here to get the blade. So now he's what? Did someone say something? 5, 10, 15. Okay, so he's gonna get here with you guys. and kind of defend the point. So he'll go right here, and he will ready in action for when anybody gets into kind of this vicinity over here. That he is going to cast produce flame on them, and he is going to do that in his offhand and use the sunblade in his regular hand. All right. So that is his turn. It is now Siri's turn. Siri is going to actually go this way, so she's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here. He's going to roll to attack. She rolled a natural 20. So she actually just slices this thing like right down the middle, like just from the bottom up, and slices right through it, and the thing just falls apart. And you notice when she slices it, it actually disintegrates as soon as it dies. The only thing that is left is a dagger and a javelin. So that is Siri's turn. It is now Pardon's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. And she's going to attack. Okay, she hit, and she also destroyed this one, and you notice that one also disintegrates. 5, 10. It's Griff's turn now, I think, right? No, it's Axton's turn. My apologies. Axton, what would you like to do?
Could I get over there? Is that
Yeah, you can get over there. Right
Okay.
here, probably. That should be 30 feet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
all right? I'm gonna run and I'll do like a flip jump off of the whatever train thing, floating train tram thing,
Yeah.
and then I will try and attack this boy.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for it.
All right. So 25.
All right. Yeah, you hit. Really good. Please
I
roll
hit
some
him
damage.
really
What are you
good.
hitting him with?
It's the blade that I have.
Okay, the sunblade. As you go and slice it, roll your damage, please.
Dang, +5. So that would be 12 damage.
All right. You obliterate this thing. I mean, like, you basically you take your blade and you kind of make a circle around it. So you cut off its arms, its legs, and then as the ball's starting to fall, you just zoom right through the middle and then pull your blade out and the thing disintegrates.
Yes.
All right.
Just like. All right, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna say, "Yo, Peter, use your fire, man," and then hit it real good. Then that bardic inspiration.
Right.
Real good.
Inspiration. You feel very inspired by the words that Axton just said.
Also,
As you saw him
can
disintegrate
understand
this ball.
now. You're welcome.
Alrighty. 45. Okay. Next up is Glyph. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's go 30 here. And so he is this way, and he is going to attack this guy. Put my dice away accidentally. All right, yeah, he just obliterates this guy. Just hold on. Just wrecks him. He has he's using hammers in his hands. He has two of them. He just and just nails this guy. I mean, he flattens him, and this bursts. Now, you guys, from this top over here, you see that there's a different type of enemy. Now, these ones look a little different than the ones that you originally saw. Let's see if I can get this. So those were the ones that you originally saw, right?
Mhm.
These are the next ones.
Ugly.
Um,
Offense.
actually,
Didn't they?
sorry, I was wrong. Those aren't the ones that you saw. They're similar to the ones that you just saw.
Erase that from your memory.
Erase that from your memory and reimagine this boy.
Boy.
Oh.
So, and they have arrows. So they are going to shoot. Let's just make sure. Ooh, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. So they are going to make. They get 2 attacks. So there is 4 there. So they're going to do. It's 8 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're going to do. Well, let's see. They wouldn't be able to hit. No, they'd be able to hit. They'd be able to hit everybody. So everybody gets 2. Except for this one here, because she is in between you two, Siri and Axton. She only gets 1. So
Everybody
let's-
gets one.
everybody gets 2, except for her, except for Pardon.
Tell him,
All right.
pardon. Apparently, everybody
Uh,
gets 2.
Yeah, she goes. I'm working
Doesn't
here.
everybody get one?
Everybody
they have
gets.
8
Oh wait,
arrows.
there's 7, right? Or there's 7 of you guys, so there's 8 of their shots. So yes, everybody gets 1, except for one of you, which gets 2. That will be part. So we'll start it off. Timber. It's gonna be 15 to hit, and that actually just hits him. So then it's the damage now, which is. Oh boy. Timber takes 8 damage.
Timber!
And you just see an arrow and just kind of is just right out of his chest. And he's like, whoa, he's just shot. Fleisenberg, there's gonna be one coming at you. Does a 19 hit?
God, dude. Why?
So
That's bad.
but that's okay because you only take 3 damage.
You guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
Okay, I thought 19.
19 was the hit. That was to see if it beats your AC, which your AC is like 16, which is you have the highest AC out of our whole group. You are the tank. So, all right. Next is Peter. Peter does a 15 hit. It does. Okay. Peter, you are going to take 5 damage as an arrow just boom, and hits you right in the thigh.
That was a night.
Axton, it's gonna come for you.
Bet.
Uh, does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, 22, and they hit with 7 damage. As an arrow
Okay.
just comes and hits you right in the arm. I think that's everyone on our team, so I'll just do the other ones real quick. Ooh. Yeah, that hits, and they take. Okay. And then.
Oh, wait, you can use that Bardic Inspiration to up your AC, by the way, as well.
Really?
Yep.
Is that one of your abilities?
Yeah, it's pretty OP.
That's
I'll have to read it
crazy.
later.
That's crazy.
So-
That's the College of
That's
Valor,
weird.
right?
Yeah. I will read it for you. As a reaction, you can use it.
Nice.
I'll get there.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep going. He did not hit Glyph, but he did hit
Did you hit Peter?
Siri. He did hit. Well, Peter, are you using your reaction? Or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay,
Might as
sure,
well.
sure.
Bardic Inspiration die and add the number rolled to the AC against that attack.
Okay. So that was it was 15. So roll. I think it's a D6, right?
Yep. D6.
So roll a D6 and then add that to your AC.
I rolled a 6, so it does
Okay,
not
yeah,
hit.
then it doesn't hit you. So just add that health back. Your full health now. Glyph doesn't get hit. Pardon's gonna get hit twice. The first one hits. Second one, that's a natural 20. So let's see. We got 3 for the first hit, and geez. Okay, Pardon got hit hard. I mean, you just see, like one kind of hits her in the shoulder. She's like, okay, and then like one hits her between the ribs. I hate Bodrons. All right, and with that, that is the end of their turn. Fleisenberg, it is your turn.
10 meters. So where are these flying boys?
The
Up on
flying
roof?
boys is up here. They are here. I should put a little aura under them, just so you can see them a little better.
Yeah. Put an
Um,
aura.
Pick a color that means flying for you. All right, we're gonna do light blue.
And my
And we'll. Oh well, they don't have it. We'll just see the aura though. Okay. Well, I guess the light blue doesn't really work on a rooftop.
I get
Here, we'll do it
Yellow.
like this. Yellow. All right, we'll do yellow.
and it was all yellow.
that's good.
So Fleisenberg, what are you doing right now?
Is there like any roof covering over where I'm at?
No, you're basically on an open cart right now. You could try to hide behind these pews, and maybe that would give you some cover, depending on what you're trying to do. But unfortunately, like Axton and Peter were out in the open when that stuff happened.
I will grab some cover like right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Now it says I can use. I said bonus action 2-weapon fighting. Does that mean I can 2 weapons?
Yes. I think it's melee weapons though.
Okay, so I can only do. I want to shoot a bow. Can I only shoot it once?
A bow, you would only be able to shoot it once, unless you go later on, in like a fighter tree. But right now, you can only shoot it once because you're pulling it back, and that's considered one action to shoot. But later on, certain classes get more than one attack, per action. So right now, you can shoot a bow one time.
Yeah, then I will shoot my bow.
Okay. Um. Give
My
me
cross-
a survival check. We're just going to see how well you were able to cover yourself with this. Okay, pretty decently.
Two.
Okay, yeah, 14. Yeah, you're able to get yourself.
Survival now.
We'll say right now that you're considered to have half cover, which is a rule. I believe it adds a couple to your AC. Let me just make sure.
Half? No.
Half cover is +2 to your AC. A target has half cover if the obstacle blocks at least half its body. Well, technically, you're short.
Hey.
We're gonna do. You have 3/4 cover. Let's see. 3/4 cover. Yeah, you get 3/4 cover. So you get to add while you're hiding behind there. There you go, fire. You get to add +5 to your AC. So, basically your AC right now, while you're hiding behind there and getting hit from these guys, is going to be 21.
So, yes.
So
these
go ahead and shoot.
fellas. I'm gonna shoot this
It-
guy. I don't know if you can see where I click. Yeah.
That guy?
How'd you see that?
I just guessed.
Is there any way I can show you?
Hold the click button down. Hold the left click down.
Shoot.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Go. Is that a D8? I think.
It's
Yeah.
first you're rolling a d20 to see if you hit.
That plus anything?
Yeah. Plus your
yes,
attack.
Plus your attack.
It should say like whatever weapon you're using, the range, and then hit / DC would be your pluses.
It's 4.
So 14.
Okay. 14 unfortunately misses. But you are still in cover, which is nice because then you don't have to worry about getting hit. Well, I mean, it's going to be harder to hit you now, which is nice. Okay, so with that, we move on to the Modrons. So the ones on the ones on the ground, those were considered Modrons. The ones that are up on the roof, those are considered Quadrones. Quadrons, sorry. Quadrone. Quadron. Right. So from this, they move. Let's make sure they move. What? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, cool. So you see them as they're kind of sitting there. You guys didn't notice this before, but from over here and over here, simultaneously, you actually see unfold from their back wings, and they fly. So this guy's gonna go here. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. He's going to go to here. He's going to stand on top of his well, we'll put him here. But know that he's on top of his dead buddy. He's here.
What dead buddy?
This guy is going to move here. Actually, he's going to move here. This dead buddy, this guy is standing on top of it. And he's going to go over here, and he's going to try to throw a javelin at Fleisenberg. All right. So, we've got 3 of them attacking Glyph. Let's see. Miss. Hit. Miss. So they did. Yeah, they hit him. Boop. Okay. And the next 2 of them are going to attack Axton. Oh my goodness. Okay. So. Axton, would you like high or low?
High.
Okay. Okay. So, as this one here reels back to attack you, it's trying to attack you with a javelin, and it ends up getting caught on its wing, and it accidentally throws the javelin downwards and hits its own self with the javelin, and it dies. And you hear the Modrons go, stupid.
Right.
And the other one tries to now attack you, and he misses. These 2 are going to try to attack Peter right here. First one, jeez, Peter, you are getting pretty lucky here. but not lucky enough. Natural 20. And let's see.
I refuse.
You refuse the natural 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
I didn't see it.
Let's see. Oh wait, I was doing too much damage on that attack. Here we go.
You were.
Yeah, I was. So let's see. You take 6 damage from the natural 20. But he kind of like, what kind of armor are you wearing? Peter, you're not wearing armor. He kind of
No.
jabs you like in the side, kind of like the kidney area. He misses your kidney, but he like jabs you in the side. You're like, you mother, like you don't like this guy. Yeah. Okay, so they hit. Oh, I forgot to move these guys. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So here, 30. We're going to go 30 here. 30. And we'll just do it like this. And there. All right. So they went for that. That guy attacked. Fleisenberg, one is throwing one at you. All right. Fleisenberg does a 4 hit. I can't hear you, Kyle.
Oh.
Hello.
I couldn't hear
I can hear you now.
what.
A 4, I
yeah.
assume, does not hit because your AC is 21 right now. Okay. All right. That is the end of their turn. These 3 here are going to throw javelins at Timber. One misses. One rolls a natural 20, and one rolls a 19. Let's see. These are. Oh, it's just a d6. Well, that's nice. Okay, so that's 10 damage plus another 14 damage in that turn. 14 minus. Okay. Timber is hurt right now. Peter, bottom of the order. Save the best for last. Let's see what you're going to do. If I might make a suggestion.
Yeah.
Boy, isn't it kind of convenient that all these guys are lined up in almost like a 15-foot cone?
Oh man.
Isn't that weird?
Give him the fastball.
Isn't that weird?
It's
The big fastball. The Bernie big fastball.
Bernie Sanders! So yeah. Yeah, it just depends on how you want to do it.
all right. Well, I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. So they have to save. Are you using Burning Hands? I didn't know if that's what you
Yeah.
wanted to do. I was just giving you a suggestion, but you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that was definitely.
You also have the
what
necklace with the
was-
fireball.
You do have the necklace with the fireball on it, which is really nice as well.
I'm
Either
gonna
way.
use burning.
All right, Burning Hands.
And so,
Oh, okay, so
14 dexterity save.
dexterity save of 14.
They all save.
Well, even if they save, they take half damage,
Still
right?
half damage, but yeah.
All right, they did all save. Unfortunately, I rolled a 15 plus 1. But that is still 3d6. So do some damage.
5, 7, 8 damage.
8 damage, so they take 4. Okay. So these guys all here, we'll say here, and then we'll say this guy here. They look like they're barely hanging on for life. Like they are on the last like a strong wind or a strong enough sneeze would kill these people.
I have the coronavirus. Against
Yeah.
sneeze.
Bonus
They-
action.
Yeah. And is that everything you wanted to do?
Um. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just back up the top of the round. Timber. It is his turn. Timber is going to. He is going to. He's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself because he has been hit pretty good. So it's going to be 1d8 plus 4. Ooh. Let's see, so that he actually heals 6. All right. And he has cast that one time. And then as a, I want to remember if I can do this. Now, John, if I cast a cantrip, I can cast first level as a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that certain? I thought that was certain, things.
It's healing word as a bonus action.
Healing word. Well, I thought that cantrips though you could do that. Or is it considered
No. It has to
That's
be
an action.
considered a bonus action.
Okay, so I can do cure wounds and then healing word as well because that's a bonus action. Yeah. So, Timber is going to look over everybody that has Peter, do you look like you have been hurt recently?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else look
Not
like they've been hurt
a ton.
recently? Axton?
Yeah, I took some damage.
Okay.
7 points.
7 points. Okay, well, I think Peter is going to see his buddy, the guy that can read minds, because he's been convinced that he can read minds. Also, hey, Princess Harmony, how's it going? It's okay that you're late. We were too. And he is going to cast Healing Word. He is going to look at Axton, and he's be like, "Hey, I mean, I'm a tree, but nice butt." And you take 1d4 plus 4 healing.
Okay. Do you want me to roll it?
Yes, please.
Aha! 8.
Nice. All right. So you take that 8 healing, and that is the end of Timber's turn. Siri is now going to go. Siri's going to shift
Thanks,
this way.
Timberman. I've been working
Hey,
out,
I can tell.
ladies.
Ladies, and you just hear. And she is going to swing, and she actually misses. He ducks right under her blade right at the last second. But Pardon is going to try to follow her attack up. Pardon accidentally. Axton, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
14.
14. Okay. You take. Jeez, you take 5 points of damage. As Pardon is trying to swing at this Modron, and the blade that she's using slips out of her hand because of all the blood in her hand, and it ends up hitting you like right in the back of the leg,
Hey,
like really hard.
if you wanted a piece of the Axeman, all you
Yeah.
had to do was ask.
Yeah, she's like, I would rather die. And that is the end of her turn. Axton, it's now your turn.
All right. What did she drop? Is it like in reach?
It's a sword. It slipped out of her hand and hit you in the back of the leg.
Oh, okay. Would it be like an action to kick it over, you think?
We'll say it's a
throw it
bonus
over?
action.
Okay. I will throw it over to her.
Well, I'll say it's a bonus action to kick it over if you
Okay,
want to slide
kick
it with
it
your
over.
foot. Okay.
I'll kick it over then.
Okay, sounds good. So what's going on? Right now, they are fighting an army of Modrons, trying to find out where their leader is.
All right, and then I will hit this guy who is right there.
Go for it.
17.
17 hits. Roll me
All
some
right.
damage.
And 7 damage.
You slice it in twain and it disintegrates.
Ladies.
And you just hear the finger guns too. Good. Glyph is going to. He's going to actually use one of his special abilities, and he's going to try to swing wide. So, let's see. Let's see if it works. 2. That's cocked. Okay. So, he is able to take out. Okay, he swings wide, and this last person. Oh, whoops! Not I didn't mean to do that. I need to do. Let's go here. Actually, let's go. Oh, dang it. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go, and there, and there. All right. Um, Glyph was able to kill 2 of them, and that was the end. Actually, you know what? He did actually get the third one too. He did roll high enough. There we go. Perfect. He killed the 2 there. All right, that's Glyph's turn. It is now these boys up here. One is gonna fire at Axton. One's gonna fire at Pardon. One's gonna fire at Siri. One's gonna fire at Fleisenberg. Axton does a 7 hit.
No.
Okay. Does let's see for the Pardon. Okay and okay. You see another arrow hit Pardon, and she actually falls down.
Uh-oh.
Unconscious. One went for Siri. They missed. Fleisenberg. One's going for you. Does a 9 hit?
Question. Oh, I do. I notice I have like a reaction.
Yeah.
That's something I do after like I've been attacked at.
Yes.
If you have certain abilities that allow you to use your reaction, yes. It's like
I have something called opportunity attack.
yes, that is if somebody is walking by you, let's say let's say these 2 guys are here, right? Or let's say this guy's here and he goes to step away from you without disengaging, you can actually get an opportunity attack against him. It's basically a free attack because he is more preoccupied with getting away from you than trying to disengage with you.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. One of them missed you, so that is the end of their turn. Fleisenberg, it is now your turn.
Okay. Oh, I do spells along with action. No.
The spell is considered your action. You do have Healing Word as a bonus action, so you could cast a spell as an action. Like you could cast Create Bonfire or something like that, and then use Healing Word as a bonus action if you wanted to heal somebody.
But it has to be along with a spell.
Or an attack.
Or an attack.
It's just the Healing Word is considered a bonus action, so on that you can actually get 2 spells off.
Gotcha. I am going to try to let's see 5. Again.
Okay, you're over there.
Is that did 25? Is that
25 to hit?
25 feet?
Oh, 25 feet. Yeah, that's fine.
And so I'm gonna take cover again.
Okay.
And I grease up these ways. Is it?
These ones here? Okay. Yeah, so that one it is here. You choose within 60 feet of you, it's one action. It stays for a minute. Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot cube square or 10-foot square centered on a point within range. So basically you choose a point and I will create a box for you. Let's see, draw shape.
I think maybe like right. It's
Think-
10 be 2 boxes up.
Yeah, basically 10 would look like
Show me how big it would be.
10 would be like this.
I will drop it down. Drop it this way 1.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
It's good placement. All right, those guys are covered in grease. Do you say anything?
F you. No, I'm just kidding. We'll say, light them up with fire. They're covered in grease.
Okay. All
Praise.
right. All right. You cover them in grease, and it is now their turn. And I believe with grease, which I think you did just cast. So yeah, there it is. With
I didn't even
grease,
have to go to Jack in the Box to get it.
dude, I love Jack in the Box. Stop. Okay. Standing in the area, you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Oh, all creatures in the area. Okay, when the grease appears, each creature standing in the area, I need to have them all make dexterity saving throws, which is based off of your spell save. And your spell save is 13 right now. So let's see if they beat it. Oh man. Okay. So, I'm just gonna do it like this. Let's see. We'll have there. That little symbol means that they failed. Jeez, Kyle. Okay, so we have 2 of them prone. Okay, well, this guy fell down and actually died.
He's like, whoa, it slips and
This guy did not fall.
dead.
In fact, he did not fall so well, he actually stopped this guy from not falling. And this guy fell down and died.
Dang, Kyle.
All right. Kyle accidentally killed 2 people with a spell that is not a non-damaging spell. It's pretty great. All right. And that is their turn. They're
He's
going
the
to
equivalent of the banana in Mario Kart.
Yes, exactly.
You off the map.
Yeah,
And
exactly. So let's see. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's going to actually jump up here for 25 to attack the Fleisenberg. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 there. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Gosh.
25, 30 here. All right, so this guy's going to attack you with a melee attack. These 3 here are going to try to throw javelins at you. This guy is going to try to attack you, Peter. This guy's going to throw one at Timber. He moves in. He's actually going to move in 2. All right. This guy is going to go and attack Axton, so he's going to stand right there. All right, so let's see. Peter, the one going for you, does
This
a
one gets
16 hit. Okay, so he is going to do.
who now?
Peter takes 3 damage. What's going to go for Timber? He missed. Now for Fleisenberg's attacks. 1, 2, 3 are doing melee attacks. So let's see. The first one is. Does a 12 hit?
Well, don't I have like 21?
You have 21 from any ranged attacks coming from this direction.
Well, and that was when I was in over here. I mean, does that?
So right now, because you're in a melee range, with these guys here, you don't have the plus to your AC. It's just for range. I will say for these guys here, you will have the plus because you are still hidden technically by them. But these guys are within melee range, so it's like you're ducking under a table, and these guys are standing in front of that table. Kind of
12.
deal.
It's not
So the 12 does not hit. Does a 10 hit? And then another 12. So all three of them missed anyways. And so then these guys, they're going to throw their javelins. 20 does not hit. And this guy actually accidentally throws his spear and kills the guy in front of him. Just pins him, and then he just explodes. It's actually getting boring. Thank you, Princess Harmony. All right. And that's the end of their turn. It is now Peter's turn. Peter, what would you like to do? You see a very slicked, greasy group of people right over here.
Those people who are on the ground can't save, by the way.
Huh?
If they're on the ground, they can't save.
He might not even need to worry about them saving.
It's true.
Depends on what he wants to do.
All right. Because if I
Oh.
go this way, and
If
then
you go here, and then here, you won't have attacks of opportunity from him.
So wait, say that again.
If you move this point here and then go right here,
Oh, okay.
then you won't have attacks of opportunity from him. So you could still hit here. But I mean, if you're doing what I think you're gonna do, you have 120-foot range.
Gosh darn.
So that's like forever.
No.
Oh.
I was gonna do burning hands again.
Oh,
on
do
this.
you want here? Roll an insight check.
13.
Okay. The ground is covered in grease, and you have a fastball special. All right.
It's like, yeah.
Alright. Alright, then I'm going to gonna throw a firebolt.
All right.
I guess I'll do it at this one.
Okay. I will say because the ones that are on the ground would actually you would have disadvantage at attacking them, but have advantage at hitting them with that. If you could go for this guy, you will have just regular hit. I would actually say you can do it with advantage because he's covered in grease. Right. Just to let you know for future reference.
We right.
Sleep
Right.
over.
Okay.
Except they're all sweaty and covered in grease.
That's right.
13.
13. That's with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't hit him, but what you end up doing is your firebolt ends up hitting the ground and lights the whole area ablaze. And it ends up killing all of these people.
I have made fire.
I have made fire. You just full on castaway. Like, you need to pull out a volleyball and start saying Wilson is really where you're at right now. And boom. There he is. All right. Okay. That is the end of your turn. It is now up to top of the round. At this moment, you actually hear heavy footsteps coming in. Coming from over here. And stepping into the open.
I mean,
Oh. boy.
For those that can't really see what I just showed, Darth Vader just stepped in.
Oh, that now look like.
Yeah, I will send you a picture of him and you'll see like what I'm doing.
Okay.
Put it in the Discord.
Oh, it. Okay.
Okay,
I get
I'm gonna show you now because once you see it like full, set or whatever, you'll get it. Copy. Except for Princess Harmony, she thinks this is boring. She just told us that by the way. This is actually getting boring.
Well, I think that it's not.
Here, paste and send. Let's see if it's
Where
sent.
did you send it? Ah, there it
The
is.
Discord. There he is.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. So he walks up and you hear as he walks into frame.
Is that this guy?
That is the guy that I just sent you. Yes.
No, what I'm
This guy
saying.
here.
It's this guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you put aura or something around him because he's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
blending in?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Save changes. Okay. There he is. Kyle just got back as soon as Mitch left.
Is there an aura? Because I don't see it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put it give it the Kaboom Marooney.
There we go.
All right. So Kyle, if you check the Discord right now, you will see the enemy that just walked in.
The roll 20.
No, the Discord.
Okay. Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And he steps in and he looks at all of you. And he goes, pathetic. And so I'm going to add him into our.
Did I say? I'm trying to decide on what voice I'm gonna use.
I liked the Irish one.
What a pathetic.
Aye,
All
that's
these dead
pathetic.
robots. Look at all these dead robots on the ground.
Aye.
Our next laddie.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So,
You call this an army?
and he actually is head of the initiative order. So, oh boy,
at him.
this is gonna be fun. All right.
No big deal.
So, from there, he's actually going to. She's gonna walk. She's gonna step right over here, this way, and he's actually going to attack Glyph right now. He is also holding a sun sword, but his is just red. And so he's going to make 2 attacks. The first one is 26 to hit. The second one is 22 to hit, so he definitely hits. Also, try not to get hit by this guy. Just fair warning. All right, so he did. Let's see. He did 12 damage on the first hit. Caught it. I caught it. 17 damage on the second hit. And he just slices Glyph in half. Just and just slices him in half.
How?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know you, Longcliff,
Don't
but
know.
All right.
I didn't know you for that long, but
All right.
I will avenge you.
I will
In
avenge
fact,
you. All right.
I didn't know you at all. I haven't said one word to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
I don't even think you've said a word. Yeah, actually, as he was dying, you heard, "Tell my wife," and then, and he's just gone. Like he cut him. He basically, because he's a dwarf, and he cut him at the waist, and then as he fell down, then he cut his head off. So basically, that dwarf is now in 3 pieces. And it is now Timber's turn, and Timber's like, "Oh yeah, well that's just like your opinion, man." And he and he goes, let's see, 5, 10, 15 here. He uses a free action to go, "Glyph, are you okay?"
in half.
No, I don't think he
I
is.
don't think he is. Okay, man.
Can do a healing spell.
He is going to use his healing spirit. And so he's going to cast that. Um, let's see, where are we at? Let me find a good thing to put it as. Oh, wait, I got you, fam. I got you. It is.
Dude, I have a can opener in
Okay.
my drawer. I don't know why.
Nice. I just bought a can opener.
No, in case you have to open those cans late at night.
Everybody knows. Okay,
Ow.
so he is going to put it here. I'm just gonna ignore that and
Trying to
continue.
use them like nunchucks. I just like sit on my thumb.
Oh, nice.
You just rolled a 1.
He's actually gonna put it here, on top of you, Fleisenberg. So I need you to roll 1d6. Actually, no, I'll roll 1d6.
I want to do it.
Okay, fine, you do it.
1.
Okay, I rolled a 5. So you're gonna take mine, and you take 5 points of healing just by standing in that space. That was his action, or yeah, his one his one action. He cast that, and then he is going to use let's see. He's going to use well, I guess he's going to use healing word again. Cast that on actually he's gonna he's gonna cast it at Peter. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, Peter, that was lit." And he heals you for you take 1d4 plus 4 healing. So if you want to roll that. We can't hear you, but I assume you said 7.
7.
All right, cool. Yeah, you take 7 points of healing, and that is the end of Timber's turn. It's now Ciri's turn. Ciri is going to try to run up and attack this guy. So, who's going to roll who attacks? That's 1. He actually only has 1 attack. Let's see if that actually hits. Ooh. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. So, she goes to attack, and he blocks it, and then actually like uses his blade to like slice her sword in half. And then that's the end of her turn. She's gonna. I mean, that's it. She's just kind of there now. You hear her go. That's it. It is now Pardon's turn. Pardon is actually going to make a death saving throw. I think she is out though. Oh yeah, she fails. All right, Axton, it is now your turn.
Okay. All right. I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay. On him.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 14 Wisdom.
Wisdom. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You said it's 14.
Yeah.
He just gets a 14. He rolled 11 plus 3. Oh no, I'm sorry.
All right.
Darth-
And then
Darth Vader
I'm
doesn't
gonna
laugh.
bonus action and say, "Yo, Fleisenberg, you got this," and give him a bardic inspiration.
All right. Perfect. All right, you feel inspired. Glyph is going to roll his death saving throw. He succeeds on one. It is now this guy's up here. They actually
Oh.
they see their
Is this guy still here or is he dead?
he is still there. Yes,
Okay.
I'll move this guy off over here.
Okay. So if I moved like this way,
You
you
have to
wouldn't get that.
disengage. You have to disengage. So you can disengage and move half your movement speed.
Yeah, but are we saying disengage is not an action?
Disengage, I think is. Is disengage considered an action? I guess it is. Yeah,
Technically it
yeah,
is,
we
yeah.
did. Yeah, unfortunately, it is considered an action. You're choosing to make your action to leave carefully. But anyways, the they call it the quadrons, are not shooting. Actually, they stopped firing because because they see their boss on there, and it's his time. Fleisenberg, it is now your turn. Actually, you can move Axton. He's choosing not to take an attack of opportunity. So if you would like to move.
Yeah, I'd like to move. Hang on, where am I? I'm gonna move by timber.
Okay.
Wait, what? I have to do half, right? Or is it not?
You can make a normal movement. He's choosing not to use his opportunity attack.
Okay, I'll move next to timber.
Okay. All right. Timber goes, well, man, it's like you knew that I wanted you to be here. All
Yeah,
right.
man.
It's Fleisenberg's turn. Fleisenberg, what would you like to do?
Is this Glyph's dead body on me?
No,
Like
that
blue on
is,
me.
or no, you're here. That white thing is actually a spirit that Timber summoned that heals you if you stand in the same square as it.
I can't. If I move, I won't have it.
Yeah, you'll move out of it. If so, you can move if you want, but it is healing you the longer you stay in there.
And those things in front of you aren't attacking you, so.
You assume.
Are-
You have no idea. You just know that this guy came up and just wrecked some people. He wrecked one guy and he cut this girl's sword in half.
You wrecked them.
I roll through these guys. Like, can I roll like underneath?
You are the same size as them, actually.
Am I able to, like, what I'm saying is, if I wanted to go here by doing this, We can't see it.
Where are you trying to
Are you
go?
able to
The
move
whole.
in the same box as these guys?
I will say that you can make
not?
a athletics check or an acrobatics check to try to jump over them.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go. Go right here. I'm gonna do that by
Okay.
going this way.
Okay, that's fine.
Um,
They're not attacking you with their attacks of opportunity, by the way. Which is weird because normally, like the way you moved like that in the past, you've just gotten hit. You gotten punished for doing that, and so it's weird that they didn't. Um,
by backing up like that.
what?
Backing up like that.
Yeah, like, basically, like the way like you just went around like there, like normally people would have like smacked you or done something, you know.
Smack.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It is now the Mojo's turn. And-
I didn't take an action.
oh yeah, sure. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
Let's see how far Grease. Excellent.
I think it's 60 feet. Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Are you gonna grease him?
Grease.
Why? Your guy is bigger than ours.
Yeah, it's a different model. I can't make them any smaller.
You're the biggest gnome of all.
Small boy.
Because in reality, if I made him like the real size, like he'd be the size of these Modrons.
Biggest
to me.
3 feet I've ever seen.
That's right.
Feet go a long way. I will grease. Can I grease my own person? I don't want to grease them. That's the case.
Yeah. So it would be a box similar to this one. Let me see. Let me make one for you.
I see it. I will grease with the center being where I'm clicking.
Okay. Where is it again? One more time. There. Okay. Sure.
So I don't hit. I don't first
Sure. That's fine. That is fine. Alrighty.
action.
Okay. That is the end of your action, right? Okay. So you notice that one by one, these guys are just exploding right now. Like just like they're just kind of keep almost like no, roll an insight.
All of us.
Yes. All right, what are your insights?
No.
Mitch, we can't hear you.
18.
18, okay. No for you. And then Kyle, what'd you get?
13.
Which is it?
13.
Okay. I keep getting hearing teen.
Oh, 1, 3, 13.
13. Okay, gotcha. Peter, your thought is maybe their master is telling them that their purpose has been served. And that they would just get in his way. So all of them exploded. And it also, you notice that the ones on the roof also exploded.
Drop any? They drop any value?
They dropped on the top. They dropped short bows that fell into the roof. So none of them fell down. There's a couple of arrows that fell down here. All right, you greased that area, and it is now Peter's turn.
Skull boy.
Peter.
Peter, let's go away.
I'm gonna move over with the crew.
All right, sounds good.
I'm gonna tell them what I've found. That hey guys, I think that guy in the black did it over there. He helped us, but it doesn't look like he's a good guy.
I hope
Yeah,
hope not, because I just threw grease on him. Be a little upset.
he definitely has like a metal vibe. Like if we kill him, I'm taking this stuff.
All right. Peter, what do you
And
want to do?
then I'm going to
Also, he
cast-
harmed the ladies, so that's a no-no for me.
I'm gonna cast a firebolt at him.
Okay, sounds good.
I go, yes. Light him up.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit him.
Oh,
Like that boy's got some armor on.
Yeah. And it actually let's see if I can find the dice up for you. Because of the distance that you're at, let's see which way it actually sails. Okay, your firebolt actually hits right here, like just barely outside of the grease, like it's super close. It's now. Oh wait, he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That boy slipping and dip.
Look at this benedip.
Kyle. He slipped and fell onto the ground. Which, yeah. So Darth Vader's right now laying on the ground. Boom. Dang it. All right. So he spends half his movement getting up, and this is considered difficult terrain, so he actually spends double movement. So he uses, let's see, how much does he have? Okay, so 30. So he uses 15, so then he's actually only able to move here. And I will have him make another dexterity saving throw to see if he does succeed on that one. So now he's standing there. Now, from that position, he's actually going to throw his sunblade at Siri.
Mm. Oh.
So he's going to roll. That's the first one. The second one hits though, and let's see how much damage he's going to do. There it is.
He threw it twice.
Yeah. Vroom, vroom, yeah.
like
Well, you skipped over the part where it came back to his hand.
Yes, it does. So okay, my apologies. He throws it, you see it go shoop, 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 and she like ducks and she's like, and then when he pulls it back, it actually shoop, 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 and comes and hits her in the back because she wasn't expecting it. See how I worked that in like a good DM? John is over here. All right, so it swings back and it actually hits her through and actually goes through her back, and she falls unconscious in half on the ground.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
All right, and it is now Timber's turn. Timber is going to use his bonus action to move this. Here. Peter, I need you to roll a d6 and you take that much healing.
4.
All right,
But
so you
I'm-
take 4 healing. And I also need everybody to roll. Actually, no. Here, just I'm gonna do this individually. So, for Timber, I'm gonna choose low. Okay. Peter, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. Kyle, high or low?
This means like I'm guessing it's gonna be higher or below.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, I'm rolling 2d10, and you're gonna try to guess if it's higher than 50 or lower than 50.
See?
Yeah, because if there's 100, it's 2d10, so it can make up to 100.
Okay. I'm gonna guess high.
Okay. Okay. And Axton. High or
Low.
Okay. So, kind of as you guys are standing there, you see as he does that. He uses actually one of his legendary actions, and you see him kind of start moving his hand, and Peter and Timber, both of your sabers just go out. And like as you're trying to turn it on, it seems like he absorbed the energy from the battery within. So your saber does not turn on right now.
Boy.
Yeah. So it is now Timber's turn, and Timber is like, "Dude, you took my torch, man." And he is going to cast Produce Flame on him. I'll say that's an advantage because he has grease. But he doesn't need it because that's a natural 20. He was mad about this. So, and it's max damage, my lord. So he does that, and I'm gonna actually let's see. All right, so he does 8. Let's see. So it's actually he does. Does anyone else hit him? No one else has hit him,
Has-
right? No one else
Has
has hit
anyone?
him.
No, I
Oh,
failed.
no one has.
All right, cool.
else
So he
was
is going to do. Let's see. Okay. Let's actually do this.
Chill. I like your shirt, by the way.
Um, and then now we're gonna do the whole area. Uh,
Wing.
is now sets up ablaze. Glyph's body parts are set ablaze. The 2 dusts of the Modrons are set ablaze. And this character is now set ablaze. Let's see. So it's
What's your character, Peter? Because that looks like it could be like a mage hat.
sorcerer.
Right, sir? It's perfect.
He graduated from sorcerer school.
right, and he takes another 20 damage from the fire. So in one instance, Timber did 40 damage to him.
Wow.
Wrecked.
Well,
He did produce flame, and then it lit the grease on fire. So I
Right.
did that, and because he's still in there, I did it like it was a kind of an extended fireball. So it was I did 5d6 damage from the grease being lit on fire. And then he got a natural 20, which is why it did so much damage. So he just so he's having flashbacks to not being on the high ground in the moment. And which is weird that that's happened now with this character. All right. Siri, Pardon, Axton, it's now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers,
Look at
which
this
is
thing.
a 5-foot cube.
Okay. Where are you casting it?
Like centered on him, basically.
Just like that.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a
Dexterity saving throw.
this is what is it? It doesn't say that there's a save.
Oh, a creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time, or on the turn, or on a turn it starts its turn there. Okay, so when it's its turn, it takes the damage. Gotcha. All right, sounds good. 4d4. Perfect.
Yep.
Leisenberg, it is your turn.
Great. I noticed I have. Do you have any idea how much health this guy has?
How much health do
Much
you
health
have,
do you have?
IRL?
I have. these-
Okay. Well, you're really low level then if you only have 8. Um, no, you don't know how much health he has. That's metagaming, and we don't do that here.
Health bar above his head.
Yeah, there's no health bar above his head.
Um,
You just see with the fire, it's just a big, he does not. I will say this: he does not look phased by all the damage you've done to him so far.
is he still covered in grease?
He is. The grease is burning off of him right now.
Hit him again. No.
I mean, if you want to try.
Fails again. That'd be amazing.
Did you say?
He just keeps slipping. He's like, dang it.
I hate you guys.
I'm like water bending.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just
Yeah. Right.
yeah. I'm just imagining like axle grease.
Oh. Also, on my turn, I would have liked to move.
Okay, go for it.
Is this like an inside thing? Like, can I go inside of there?
You can try. The door is locked.
The door is locked.
The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead. The dead keep it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move. Like. Is there any cover over here by the back of the ship?
If you went over like this way and hid behind the railing.
Okay, yeah, I'll move there.
Okay. Oh, geez, that's crazy.
Oh, and then yeah, bonus action. I am going to say, I'm gonna inspire Timber. Like, Timber, you're
Yeah.
awesome. So you get an inspiration.
Perfect. All right.
As
You guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Am I still inspired?
You are still inspired.
You are.
What does that do for me?
Basically, it adds
You
to your
add it to almost any roll that you want.
even
Also
attack
as a
rolls, right?
reaction.
So
So an attack, like let's say you get like a 14 or something and that doesn't hit, then you can add a d6 to that. You can actually add it on your damage roll, or you can add it as a reaction to your AC, or
gotcha.
any saving throws that you have to make.
Um, I asked, is the sun thing? Why can't I see it in my? Oh, did he take it?
Sunblade. What?
The refresh.
Did he take our sun blades?
No, he turned off a couple of yours, but not yours. Here, let
That's-
me let me do this.
I see
I
it in my
got you.
thing.
Yeah, is it? Did you attune to it though? Because you got to go into your. Okay, so you got to go into your inventory, and then we go down to Sunblade. We put wield. Then we go up to active items and
One
active.
stuff I didn't do.
Then we do
was
this,
looking at my player card.
and we also need to make sure that yep, everything else is in there. Kyle, did you get anything from from Guy Fieri?
Got that invisibility
The potion?
potion.
Okay, cool. We will have to. I'll add that into your character sheet.
I think
It's
already there.
let's see.
Didn't we get
Potion
healing
of
spells?
healing.
Or
Let's see.
healing?
Potion of healing.
At the top, I see it. I see it in my equipment. Potion
Oh, I see it. Yeah, a potion of greater healing and spell scroll, level 2. Potion of
Give me a
invisibility. I see it.
scroll.
Yeah.
Give me a
Alright, cool.
scroll. I didn't know how to log it, which I was using right now.
Oh,
Said it was like a level 1 spell that does like a second level thing.
Yeah, we can figure that out later.
Let's do it.
All right.
Will I be able to use it for any sort of damage?
What are you doing?
Uh, fired. What have we done so far? I'm sorry, I missed questions, but
No, you're good, man.
we lit him on fire, guys.
He is on fire right now. The grease is currently burning off of him. You think that by the time his turn starts, that the grease in that area will all be burnt away.
Electrocute him.
Do you have an electrocution spell?
I have no. So what does the spell scroll do? It just has to be a spell I already have.
No. Well, I will give you a spell that it's.
It's actually okay either way because I
Why do you have one that's written down already?
no. I can use something else that I was thinking on.
Okay, you can do that if you want. I can come up with one for you too if you'd like.
Oh, it's okay. I will do Ray of Sickness.
Gotcha.
Okay.
To try out your new spells.
Right.
Ray of Sickness.
So I think
Or the
that spells Ray of Sickness. Oh, it's within 60 feet. That's nice. Okay. Roll roll your attack.
You've got a Ray of Sickness.
Yeah.
Or the thickness.
D8 it says.
No, you have to roll and add 5 to it.
20.
Oh no. How are we gonna do this?
Let the cards fall where they may, I guess.
All right. Well, here I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a directional dice to see which way your Ray of Sickness goes. All right. Roll me a d6. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Birds. We're gonna go. Okay, so 60 feet this way, your Ray of Sickness is cast. It does not hit anybody, unfortunately. Yeah, you're just like, ugh! And then you feel kind of intimidated. You feel his like imposing presence, and you just kind of, ugh! And you actually like miss. Fortunately.
Does my inspiration help?
No, don't use
No,
it
it
on a
would not.
1.
No, I would not use it on one.
I'm gonna use it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna use it anyways.
Good advice.
All right. So
7 hit.
yeah, does a 7 hit? All right, Fleisenberg. That is the end of your turn, right? Unless you wanted to move.
What are that is? I'm a little the weather.
Peter, it's your turn.
Don't worry about it, Fly Guy.
You take
Yeah,
take
everybody.
1d6 healing.
I'm max health. So
Okay,
actually,
well then.
I'm gonna move out of this ring, so in
Sounds
case
good.
anybody else needs to get into.
Okay, so that's 2 people it's healed so far. It's based on my. Let's just make sure I did this right. Based on my equal to your +1 or 1 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay, so I get it can heal 5 times. That's cool. All right.
And
Bring it
I'm
towards me.
going to.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm going to take 2 beads off of my necklace of fireball.
Yes.
There
do it.
we go. Right. Make it
Now,
happen. How
so
many
my
beads do you
first-
have total on there?
I have 7.
Nice.
So so first one is a 3rd level fireball, and then the second one's a 4th level fireball because it goes up.
No, I think it just go. I think if you take 2 off, it just automatically brings it up to a 4th level, right? Is that how it says?
So you can hurl multiple beads for even the whole necklace as one action. When you do so, it's when you hurl the whole necklace.
Okay.
Wait.
Where are we?
No, I'm sorry. You can hurl multiple beads or the whole necklace. When you do so in my case, the multiple.
Each one for the bead beyond the first. So
Correct.
yeah, so you're doing.
First one is level 3.
Gotcha.
The next one's gonna do level 4.
So wait, so no, it's it when you do so, it increases the level of the fireball. So you're basically you've increased it to a level 4. It's one cast of fireball, but you're increasing it to level 4 because you're throwing 2 beads.
Okay.
All right. So that means you've added an extra damage dice to it. So instead of 3d6, I believe, there should be 4d6. Also, he gets a dexterity saving throw.
It says 96.
96. Oh yeah, that's true. So then it would be 10d6, right?
96 on the 4th level.
Okay, on the 4th level. Nice. Okay. He rolls for a dex save. He rolls an 11.
Doesn't. It's Dex 15.
Yeah, I
Get 'em,
know.
Peter.
So get him. Roll your damage.
Alright.
Get him.
2, 6. Total. I'm total.
Yeah, doing totals. Yeah, I got you.
11.
Okay.
That's 3. 14. 17. 5. Right?
Yep.
17. 23.
Oh,
5.
get him.
31.
There you go.
34.
34 points of damage. You just and he did not like that at all. In fact, he is looking right at you now. Oh yeah.
Sir, the guy in front of me damaged you more than I did.
You're like, no, hit the tree guy. Hit the healer. Kill the guy that heals us. All right. And it is now his turn.
Blast him.
Blast him. What'd you get?
What did I get? 6
don't know.
damage. No,
Is that it?
7 damage.
All right. 7 damage. Boom. All right. Well, he did not like that either, but he really did not like what Peter did. So, Peter, let me pull this up real quick. Let's see. What does he want to do? Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, Peter, I'm going to need you to make a strength check. All right. I can't hear you, unfortunately.
9.
9. Okay. Let me figure out what his. Well, it's not. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, yeah, you don't succeed. All right. So suddenly, he looks right at you, just sticks his hand out, and all of a sudden you feel your body freeze up, and you actually start to levitate off the ground.
Oh.
And you start 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You head right to him and are now just floating off the ground frozen. You are considered restrained as he used his telekinesis on you. So he pulled you right to him, and you see he has his blade out, ready for what's next. It is now Timber's turn. Timber is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so he moves that to you, Axton. On your turn, you'd get 1d6 healing.
Okay.
And let's see, he's going to move 5, 10 there. Let's see. Let's see what he's got. Actually, he's going to do this. He is going to roll. Okay, he's going to cast Moonbeam. So, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Hopefully, he doesn't succeed. Oh no, he succeeded. So, Moonbeam. Okay, so you guys see a shining, like super bright, like pale white light. Just, I'm gonna draw it real quick. Just kind of appear. Let me move it. There we go. Can I please move? There.
No.
I just want to move the thing. Why won't it let me move? Alright, well,
Because you're not on select.
I am on select though, that's the thing.
Probably because my daggers are there.
But I have it right here. It won't it literally won't let me move it. It lets me resize it, but it won't actually let me move it. Okay, well then let me just draw this. Draw a shape. White. I'm just gonna do it like this. I do it slightly bigger so you can see that. Okay, cool. Delete. Okay, so Moonbeam is currently cast there, but it did not affect him. And he is still staring right at you, Peter.
Peter.
It is now Axton's turn.
All right. I'm going to move up.
You take 1d6 healing, by the way.
Yes, I do. Oh, I got a 6.
Nice.
6. Heal. All right. So I can move behind him.
Yep.
And I will use Vicious Mockery and say, breathe much.
Okay. Is that a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Okay. Natural 20. He looks right at you and goes, I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Ooh, ominous.
Oh, right.
Right.
And is that the end of your turn, Axton?
Yeah.
All right.
Well-
And Fleisenberg.
Who doesn't have inspiration?
I think that Peter doesn't. That's it.
Oh, then I'll use the bonus action to say, don't worry, Peter. You can get him.
And he's frozen. He can't even wave his hand.
I
He's
just pat him on the butt.
Yeah. Nice. Yep. Ready. Fleisenberg, it's your turn now.
All right. 2, 3, 5. Make my way here.
Yeah, you can do that.
I am going to try that. I'm gonna use that spell scroll, man.
All right. So let me find it. I said it was a level 2, right?
Yeah.
Righty. So we'll say
I just imagine when you open it, it's like a lottery. Like there's spells going around in a circle and then it stops. Like,
that is exactly what it is.
Awesome.
And it's I don't know if I want to be really funny with this or if I just want to be like useful. All right. So it lands, and on the spell, it says, in like big red letters, with a question mark at the end. It says, "Cast Flame Blade," with a question mark.
And I read it. And I look up at
Oh no, his thing
Matt.
went up.
As Matt, can you hear me?
Yes, now I can.
I'm gonna say, look at this asthmatic fucking man. Say, cast flame blade.
Yeah.
Mark.
Okay. It's basically this the scroll's asking you if you wanted to cast it.
Yes.
I do.
Okay. So, you kind of basically you click the button that says yes to on the scroll, whatever, to cast Flame
That's
Blade.
how I know.
And so I'm going to read you what it says. It says, "You invoke a fiery blade in your free hand. The blade is similar to the size and shape of a scimitar, and it lasts for the duration. So the duration is 10 minutes, which
Yeah.
is 600 rounds of combat.
Okay.
If you let the blade go, it disappears, but you can invoke the blade again if you have the spell again. You can use your action to make a melee attack with the fiery blade. On the hit, your target takes 3d6 fire damage. The flame blade sheds bright light in 10-foot radius and dim light in another 10 feet. So you are glowing, literally. So you now have a fire sword that you can attack with for the next 600 rounds, aka 10 minutes. But it's a melee attack, so you actually have to get up next to him.
I'm glad. I was a little worried it was gonna.
So
It was like for
let
this
me
round. I was like, crap.
so let me just paint this picture with my mouth words. Right now, in your right hand, you have a radiating blade of light. And in your left hand, you have a flaming sword. You are dual wielding right now. And you have the dual wielding thing that you were just talking about.
What is the radiating? Oh yeah, the lightsaber. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you have a lightsaber and a flaming sword in either hand.
Little 3 foot.
Yeah, you're just
Scream the crazy Irish.
I imagine he has orange hair. All right, so you moved.
Whose lightsabers still work? I suggest maybe using them.
Can we hear Peter?
Um,
How about now?
yeah, I can hear him.
We
But
can hear you. I'm just saying, can I hear you in combat?
Oh, he is considered restrained, so he's able to talk, but he just can't move.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, I suggest using your sunblade sometime soon.
Sometime soon. Okay.
So you can move closer and try to attack him, because I think you were here, right? Yeah. Yeah, so
looks like
then
I'm already.
5,
I already
10,
went 25 feet.
15, 20, 25 would be here. You can move right here for 30 or right here for 30.
Okay.
If you
I'll
want,
move.
I can move this guy over here.
Here on top of his dead corpse.
And then up. Okay, yeah, boy, just you know that you're standing on top of a dead person right now. Actually, technically, you're not stepping on anything because it was a Modron, and so it is dead. Actually, no, that was a person. It was an actual person. So,
It's a person and its name is Anakin.
it's a person and its name is Anakin. Now this is pod racing. And so now you can choose. Do you use? We will say as your bonus action, you used that thing because it is a bonus action to cast. So you can now have the option to attack using your dual weapon attack. One of them being the lightsaber, one of them being the flame sword. What'd you say?
When I said, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Dogs. I'm gonna use start bonfire. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna drop my sword and use produce bonfire, which is a great spell, by the way.
It is.
It's great if you're trying to stop people from coming through a door.
Oh, that's it. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will. Yeah, dual wield.
Okay, so roll an attack with your sunblade.
7.
+7, isn't it? If
Okay.
it's attuned.
Yeah. So
But 14 doesn't hit. But
No.
you could use.
he
Bardic
stops it with the lightsaber in his hand.
Could use Bardic Inspiration.
You could use your bardic inspiration though.
Yes, I'd like to use my bardic.
All right. All right. So roll a d6 and add that to it.
That's 6, baby. Give me 6. 4.
Does that
21.
21 hits? So
Really?
as you're
Yeah.
going to swing, you kind of did you guys know what a question mark kick is?
No.
Basically, when you go for a kick and then you swing your foot around and kick him in the face instead, that's kind of how you do it with the sword. Is you go for a lunge and he goes to protect, and then you go and hit him right on the side here with the one sword. So roll your damage now, please.
That 20.
+5.
You rolled so it's your sunblade is the
Oh,
D8
It's a D8 +5.
+4 for him.
Oh, 4. 5 for me. I
No,
don't
no,
know
not
why.
the D20, the D8.
No, he did it.
Oh, what was it?
5 plus.
He got a 5
5
+4.
plus
So
4,
9.
so 9. Okay, so you do 9 damage to him with the first attack. Your second attack now, roll just a standard melee attack. So it's going to be just roll your D20 and add your dexterity or strength. For you, I would suggest dexterity. What do you roll?
He rolled a 9, but it was like teetering on 19.
I saw that. Okay. So unfortunately, he's kind of like you hit him with it, and then he, like, as you're coming with the flame blade, he deflects it with his lightsaber,
Idiot.
and it's the end of his turn. All right, Peter, it's now your turn.
Arr.
I have a question for the Sunblade. Where'd you guys get the +4
What do you mean?
for damage?
Yeah, it's
Because he rolled
a D8 plus whatever.
Yeah, so like mine is only a D8 plus 1.
Yeah, and then doesn't he get 1d8 plus 1? Now based on the picture, it looked like Mr. Vader was not living,
Not living? What do you mean?
like undead. Is he undead?
He is not undead.
Oh,
You can tell he is a humanoid creature. But you can tell that there are parts of him that are not humanoid.
okay.
That may be construct.
Okay, that answers my questions.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, well I'm still constrained.
Yes,
Right?
you are. Yes, you are considered restrained until I believe it was your turn. Let's see. Telekinesis. Okay, let's see. It says a creature lifted up. Okay, let's see. Until the end of your next turn. So you are still restrained until it's his turn. Unfortunately. All right, but it is his turn right now, and he is. You did just hit him, Fleisenberg, so he is going to make one attack. He's actually going to move forward like this, and he's going to make one attack against Fleisenberg, one attack against Peter. So.
Peter. Oh wait,
Right.
did he start his turn in the daggers?
Oh, he did start his turn in the daggers. Roll it.
Yeah. Boy.
2, 4, 6,
10
7, 8, 9,
damage.
10. Nice, 10 damage. Okay. All right. he is looking pretty hurt. Like if you were to guess on a scale of like, 1 to 3, he looks like 2. It's almost like 2/3 of his health are gone or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He is very strong though.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage.
Good thing
Okay,
he sealed his suit with flex tape.
that's right. So he is going to make one attack against Fleisenberg. You are restrained, so his attack is an advantage.
Restrained?
No, not
Wait.
Fleisenberg. Peter, I meant.
No, I'm not. It you get his turn, right?
The end of his next turn. So when his turn ends, then that's when he can. That's when you're free from it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Bologna.
He does hit.
No.
And he rolls 13 damage. Yeah. Fleisenberg, he is going to roll against you, but you are actually, as he goes to swing, you are actually able to bring both your swords down and catch it in between the two, and able to block it and pull it, parry it away. And he goes, "Oh, you guys are annoying." And that is the end of his turn. Peter, you are now released from his telekinetic grasp and fall to your feet. It is now Timber's turn. Timber is going to move this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 onto Langston. He is then going to use... Oh, man. All right. He is going to pull out his son... Or no, he can't pull out his sunblade. It's done. He's just going to produce flame. Actually, no, he's going to use his... I wonder if I can do it. Let's see. Actually, he's going to do this. He's going to cure wounds on himself. Because he is still pretty hurt. So he's only healing that much. All right, so he is done with that. He moved that, and that's the end of his turn. Axton, it's now your turn.
I'm going to move right here.
Okay.
As I'm doing that, I'm going to pull out my rapier as well.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and hit him with the Sunblade first.
Okay, go for it.
I got a 24.
Yep, 24 does hit.
Okay, and I did 8 damage.
All right.
And I'm going to try and hit with the rapier as well.
Okay, go for it.
8.
8? No. He actually like stops the rapier with his hand. And is now holding on to it. Hey, actually, he just throws it back. Sorry, he grabs it and throws it back. Kind of shoves you back a little bit. Fleisenberg, it's your turn.
Messed with the wrong guy.
Yeah. Get him. Break his spirit, Kyle.
Kill him with your awesome.
Use my...
Is that Tobuscus?
Yeah.
Can't see John. I was trying to move your guys' cameras around. What I'm able to see of you guys. None of them moved except John's. I don't know what happened to John's. It just disappeared. Like,
If you go into the settings, you can reset it.
oh, see Johnson.
You go to the settings under game settings.
Yeah.
It says reset player video avatar location.
Hello. You hear me now?
Yes.
Do you hear any of that?
Yes.
No.
What? All right. All I said is I was moving your guys' cameras around because I couldn't. Like I
Oh
was.
yeah,
like,
I heard that. And I said on in the game settings, like on the right side of your screen, you go to the cog, and then if you go under game settings, you can hit reset player video / avatar location.
Are you?
What? I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I can
Yes.
hear you now. Yeah.
Gosh, man, all these technical difficulties. All right, here we go. And I can see you. That's good. All right, so real quick, I know I have that healing thing that I think I can do as like a side spell,
Bonus action. Yep.
bonus action. So can I? So I don't forget. Can I do that first, or do I have to do that after?
You can do a bonus action first. Sure.
All right, I am gonna heal Peter.
Okay.
Later.
All right. Peter. He is using his healing word on you. What do you say to him to heal him?
It's one word.
No, you can say a sentence or whatever. It's a string of words.
Say oh, hold on. Uh, magically delicious.
All right.
Yes.
Perfect. You're magically delicious, and you suddenly feel better. You take 1d4 plus 4, I believe.
Yeah.
1d4 plus 3 for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay. That's the end of Fleisenberg's turn.
Eight.
Peter. Oh wait, no, Peter. Oh, dang it!
Hey,
Fleisenberg's
I-
doing his action now. Go, do it. Kill him.
I want to attack him.
All right, do it.
Swords.
All right,
Blast him.
blast him.
I'm blasting. Oh, what do I do? D20s?
Yeah, roll a d20 for your one attack. 10 plus what is the sun sword?
4, I think.
Let's see. Sunblade, yeah, it's plus 4. So 14. No, he's able to and deflect it.
I go for a jab with the fire boy.
All right, jab him.
Hit D20.
Yep.
Come on, somebody. Ow. What do you get
All
for
right.
being a gnome, I guess.
Yeah, well, yeah, you get resistances to all types of magic,
Yeah.
which is pretty nice. Yeah, unfortunately, that also does not hit.
Good.
So he deflects them both, unfortunately. Peter, your first
Big
turn
dart.
out of being restrained.
Ooh.
Also, John, I think you can move your cloud of daggers.
Can I?
Yeah, I would look it up, but I'm pretty sure you can.
I don't think so. You fill the air with spinning daggers on each side. Center point choose within your range. The creature takes damage when it enters the spell area, or if it takes a turn
Oh yeah,
in
it's
there.
just that one. Okay, gotcha. Perfect. All right.
It lasts for a minute though, so.
Yeah, we're still. This is round 3 now. Right. Peter, what did you want to do?
Hmm. If I if I cast a burning hands, is anybody on the each side gonna get hurt, or is it?
It's
Or is it
15-foot
like,
cone,
Technically,
right? So,
no, because it would be
No, it
5
wouldn't.
there, and then it would be 10 here, 15 would be here, so it would actually be going this way. You would miss both of them, but just barely.
Okay. I'm
do
gonna
it, Peter.
I'm gonna cast my second level burning hands.
There you go. All right.
Boom.
Cast it. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save 14.
He did not save.
Oh.
Roll it.
Oh, roll. If I could do Bluetooth to this.
All right. Okay. You hit him with burning hands. Both Exton and Fleisenberg, you feel the heat coming off of that. Like, I mean, it's just barely missing you.
Right?
All right. As you
Jumping it
you
a little
scream
close
that,
there, Peter.
and as you do that, he screams, "Oh, yeah." All right. It
I
is
think
now
you
his turn.
underestimated our power.
It is going to be his turn now, and he is going to.
Not.
He is going to. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that ability. That's nice. Okay. So he's going to swing. Okay, you're going to disengage?
Into that.
Okay, disengage into there. Okay. Then you take 1d6 healing. Because you moved into there. Okay. He is going to make an attack on you, an attack on you.
As we're flanking him, would he have to disengage? Isn't that like a thing?
I don't know. It's 11
Um,
o'clock. My brain stopped working at this point, John. He's disengaged. It's okay.
I'm not arguing rules. I'm just saying.
I know. Does a 13 hit, John?
Yeah, just hits.
13? Oh yeah, because you're low on health. Ooh, you're low on AC. Uh-oh. Okay, well, he
Bet
went
you won't.
two. He went two hand. Oh, you know what? He went two-handed then.
He's gonna wish he went three-handed.
You take 17 damage.
Nope.
All
I'm gonna
right.
use Stone's endurance.
There you go. All right, and then he's
Ooh, I
gonna.
got 13. So what did he give me?
Uh, uh,
17?
I think it was 17.
17.
Yeah.
So 4.
And Fleisenberg does a 14 hit. Does a 14 hit, Kyle? No? Okay. Perfect. Then that's the end of well, he's going to. Yeah, that's it. All right. It is now Timber's turn.
What did I miss? You guys were all laughing, and I messed something up with my Bluetooth.
I don't even remember why we're be laughing. He screamed, "I hate you."
And
Heard
then,
that.
And then
The-
he was gonna attack Axton with a one-handed attack, but then Axton made a comment, so he switched to two-handed and dealt
Yeah.
18 damage.
Yeah.
And then I did
Alright.
Stone's endurance.
Yeah, you did. All right, so Peter is going to 5, 10.
And I said
15.
he probably should have gone three-handed. So
Yeah. We don't try to talk about what that means. All right. He is going to now I guess. Yeah, he's going to use its oh boy. He's going to use he's just going to use his produce flame. But that hits. And I believe that's a D8. Produce flame is a D8. 4 damage. All right. He is looking pretty hurt right now, though. You notice that there's singes in his armor, and he is kind of bent over a little bit. He doesn't look like he's going to last very much longer.
I was
Axton,
breathing. Yes.
it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna try and hit him with the Sunblade again.
Okay.
The 1-2.
Yeah. 18.
Okay. 18 just hits.
Yes, it does. He's going to take 9 points of damage from that.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and hit him with the rapier, because why not?
Gotcha.
20, not natural.
20. He's gonna actually use his repose ability.
Which does.
It adds 3 to his AC against one melee attack that would hit him. Yeah, that's it. And then he immediately can make a melee attack against you using it.
Pet.
So, but he also misses.
Ha!
So
Take
he
that.
kind of dodges it, and then you're fooling. You're like, whoa! All right. All right, Fleisenberg, it's your turn.
All right. So am gonna grease this boy.
Okay. All right, grease the boy.
I'm gonna say, why don't you pick on somebody your own size? Why don't
Gotcha.
you pick on somebody your own size?
All right, and where are you gonna grease this boy at?
I'm gonna grease the center of the circle. No, wait, no, that's not a good
Oh,
idea.
grease all of us.
I'm a maniac. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just hit him with my swords. We'll give that another shot.
All right, do it.
What do I roll? 20.
D20.
I'm picking up on this. All right. Oh,
Yeah, that one doesn't hit, unfortunately. These dice are terrible for you. Maybe you need to change your color.
Yeah.
That's in settings, right?
No, just go
No,
next to your
under
name.
Where your name is, where the color is, just click on the color.
Here where my name is.
What, like
your
on the screen.
avatar
Yeah.
in your video.
Okay. It has purple yet.
There you go.
There, now try. Now it's gonna roll better.
Do that purple or that purple?
That purple.
Okay, so let's pull these again.
So this is your second attack. Watch this better. Again, the same number.
You rolled 9 3 times in a row.
How is that even possible?
What the heck? Statistics, man. It's
Right.
always possible.
Oh man! All right,
You
but
are?
no, he just
Not letting you.
blocks your attacks. Unfortunately,
That's like a true fighter though. He's like messing with you guys, and I go to swing, and he's just like, oh, he's
Yeah.
killing it.
All right. So that was the end of Fleisenberg's turn. Peter.
Is anybody hurt? I can bonus heal them.
I mean, I'm still technically hurt. I'm at 35 out of 40. I don't know if anyone
Only
else has
took 4
taken damage.
So
Yeah, John only took 4 damage.
What
he's like, I'm gonna heal you.
will you?
Which one?
My healing word is gonna be thanks to you.
All right. And is that to Timber?
Yes.
Okay, and that is 1d4 plus 3, I believe.
Timber.
So
They're after his lucky charms.
he heals 4 from that. All right. Peter, it is your turn now.
Peter.
Back from. Can I get some health back from?
Yes, 1d6.
Is that the end of the healing? Didn't you say 5?
It is 5, so that should be the end of the healing then. And it disappears.
Right. This man is feeling a little bull coming towards him,
All right.
made of fire. 17.
17
Oh.
does not hit.
An 18 just hit.
18 just hits. But
Did
not
you
a
use
17.
your bardic inspiration?
He didn't.
Well, and I gotta say,
Boom. Hit him. Do some damage. Come on.
this is my chance. 7.
No.
Not that
Seven.
fun.
Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, there it is. That's why. Okay, you hit him. He is still just barely hanging on, guys.
Because he's hanging on for me to get that finishing blow.
Oh, is it? Is that
I
what
want
it
to
is?
use. Can I use that as a quicken spell? So it's a bonus action.
Sure.
Do it.
Use one of your points. So,
That
what are you going to use
uses,
as your main action or your regular spell?
That uses 2 sorcery points.
Yep.
Um.
So now you can cast something else as well.
Fishing lure, perhaps.
Huh?
Then maybe a fishing line, perhaps. Get it? Cast.
Haha.
Oh.
When you're on your character sheet and you cast a spell, if you click the button cast, it'll actually use the spell slot so you can keep track of those. Because you do have a certain number that you can use. Because you've used Burning Hands level 2, right? Once?
Yes, and then I've used Burning Hands level 1 once.
Alright, perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
Then as my main action, I'm gonna throw another fireball at it. At Lord Vader.
Okay.
So
Alright.
that's 8d6.
8d. For what?
Huh?
For a firebolt?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Oh. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, give me one
Yeah.
sec. Give me one sec.
Yeah.
John, I think
Yeah.
you know what I'm about to do.
I do. I don't want you to do it.
I gotta make sure that it's correct though.
Oh,
All
goodness.
right. Okay. So, let's see.
Now we're all curious.
Yeah. Well, John knows what I'm doing. So. See if there's. So let's see. Actually, it would be. Here it is.
Yeah. 20-foot
Yup.
radius sphere.
So choose where you would like to center your fireball.
Yeah. Choose wisely. Not that it matters, because it's gonna hit all of us.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
We just look over and he's like,
He
ready
just
to cast it.
he's not even casting it though. He's just throwing a
Just
bead.
throwing a bead.
So you just see him just like, huh? And we're like, wait, no!
Just slow motion. No.
Oh.
So you're
man.
saying it's too late?
Oh yeah, it is definitely too late now.
It's like left of hand. It's in the air. How did you throw it? Did you like this, or did you just? No. What do you think you did? What would your character do?
Well, I'm pretty close.
He just turns around and lobs it behind his head
He goes,
and says,
"Poopy."
"Cool guys don't look at explosions."
Don't look at explosions.
I mean, technically, he's never cast fireball, so he doesn't know the radius.
He cast it like before.
Right, he threw it and it exploded, and he's like, "Wow, that was cool." And he's like, "Maybe I can control it," and throws one.
Okay, but
Okay.
because it's a sphere, it is it possible for it to hit? So like it's 20 feet diameter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 20 feet area.
Here,
You could let it just hit one person.
Here,
So
hold
you
on.
have to choose.
You could just let it hit one person. Yes.
Okay,
Choose
but like
me
if I put it,
or Flies
So
and
here-
Bird.
if I put it here, it's not going to be like this.
So
It's going to
5,
go
10,
into their-
15, 20.
It's gonna go into their space and hit them.
5, 10. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's here. It's actually this. So that's the square. So
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
oh, can you see that
There
now?
it is.
Okay.
But it's a sphere, though. It's not a square.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay. I have to actually draw
Wish we
a
had
square.
Star Wars music playing this whole time.
I do too.
Who says I didn't? I've been having Duel of the Fates as soon as he appeared.
5, 10,
Can you guys hear that?
15,
I can, yeah.
It goes up there, so it would go here.
Because this is as the bead is in the air.
No.
Okay, so that's actually too big. No. Okay. Oh, here. I got you. I got you. Five, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. Where would you like it?
So if I put the center here,
If you put the center there, it would be here.
okay, so it's gonna hit them. I'm
You
gonna
have to choose.
yeah. Move it
There is. Alright.
down.
Here. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can try to help you here, so you don't kill your friends.
What about moving it over one to the right?
Okay, hold on. Why won't it? All right, let's go. Here, I'm gonna put it in the most strategic spot for you. Okay.
Ah. You are my brother, Peter. How could you?
Dude, so I mean, if I gotta make a new character, not a big deal.
There.
Weisenberg
How
lives a
about
good
that?
life.
And that will hit Vader.
That will just barely hit him.
Okay.
I will
that was
say,
fine.
just for the sake of this, that Axton and Fleisenberg take, they can roll a dexterity saving throw. On a success, they take no damage. On a failure, they take half damage.
What's the success on this boy?
15.
15.
Plus
Dex?
Dexterity.
and yeah, I'm
I got a 20.
20. Okay,
Dude.
and then Fleisenberg 8. So you got 10. Okay, so you only take half damage from what he's about to roll. Plus, you're a beef boy.
Damn.
Have you been keeping track of how much damage you've been taking, or how much you've been healing?
I don't think I've healing. I don't know.
27.
27. All right.
Think I'm taking any
How,
damage.
Mitch, how do you want to do this?
I want. Okay. So
By the way, Kyle, you take 12 damage.
so I'm going to gosh, what's a cool way?
I can also come up with a way if you don't want to think of one.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay, so
Rolling
as you go and you toss this bead, and you kind of throw it at his head, thinking like, "Oh, I'll hit him," and like he kind of moves his head out of the way, and like as like just after you threw it, you went, crap, like I shouldn't have thrown it right at him, but he dodged and it hit right behind him, and this thing exploded. And you see him as he's coming up. He's about to go for another lightsaber attack, and you actually see the fire come behind him, and it's this glowing aura as it starts to engulf the area, and then you see it hit his back, and you actually see it start to burn through the back of his armor towards the front of his armor, incinerating him completely. And you deaded him real good. He lies as ash on the ground. Just as he was
All
doing
dibs
that
on the
though.
blade.
Just as he was doing that though, I need John, high or low.
Bye.
Okay. And Kyle, high or low.
Oh, I low Ren.
Okay. Just as he was doing that, he just kind of and both of your blades go and the energy has been absorbed from both of your blades as well. So, he is incinerated. Also, his blade is also incinerated because it was in a fireball, just destroyed.
I pack his ash, a hard substance. Actually, I keep some of his ash.
Sure.
Well, here's the question: Is there
Okay.
any magical energy on his ash?
Roll an Arcana check.
18.
All right. You feel the magical energy radiating off of his ash as a fireball had exploded him.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. But he was incinerated, so there's no residue magic. But if you want to keep ashes for,
Thinking perhaps.
I mean, if you.
I'm okay.
Okay. I mean, if you want to.
I'm a tinkerer,
Go over
so
to his
I'm just
body
gonna.
and step on it.
All right. You step on it. Yes.
Fun, laddie. I'm gonna take a little bit of this for my own tinkering. So I'm gonna take a little
Okay, you take
little
a
scoop of his
scoop.
ashes.
You take a
Then
scoop of
I'm
his
gonna
ashes.
go check on the ladies
Okay.
if they're
Um,
still
Dead
alive.
ones.
Oh yeah, no, they're dead.
No.
Yeah, they were.
I
They were
speak
all
healing
dead.
words to them.
No, they're beyond your healing capability. They're beyond your skill to heal.
What do they have on them?
They wearing.
Well, the ladies. Give me 1 sec. The ladies have. They each have a long sword.
Nothing special about them, just long swords.
They're just long swords. They also each have. Yeah, we'll do it like this. They each have a spell scroll, level 1 spell scroll,
All right, take.
and they each have 1 level 2 spell scroll.
Take.
All right.
You better relax yourself there.
I'll share.
And Glyph has
It's
2.
disintegrated from all the fire.
Yeah. Is Glyph was Glyph in the fire? Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
he's right
He
there.
was. Yeah, he
And
was.
he not only took one, but two
Two.
fireballs.
He is so much ash.
Dead body just like.
And just so
He
you
wants it.
guys can see, as you guys kind of explore the area, you are able to head over here.
His ship.
That
Holy
it
shit.
looks like it's the front of the train. And it looks like there's a couple of vehicles and things like that over here. All of those red X's are fully plated paladins that seem like they have been slain.
Okay, so you said 2 level 1 and 2 level 2.
Correct. And then this whole map is those are all dead people. You do notice that after you slayed those, the smoke has started to disappear. Pretend like it's disappearing because I don't feel like changing the map right now. Just imagine it's super immersive.
Whoa, look at all the smoke clearing.
Yeah, that's right.
Nature.
So
finally.
that sunblade is gone then?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. But
Roll
you
roll an
definitely
investigation. Everyone can if they want to roll an Arcana.
Oh, an Arcana.
Yeah,
Oh, not an investigation?
or an investigation. Either one.
Either one doesn't matter. Got a 20.
All right. Natural or non-natural?
Non-natural.
Okay. And Mitch, what'd you get?
14.
14. Kyle? Okay. All right. Kyle? He is not going to investigate. All right.
Kyle.
All right. Well, he's not going to investigate then. You can tell that the battery has been drained, but the blade is still good. It just needs a new battery.
Okay.
Can we search inside these vehicular things? These
Yeah.
vehicles?
Sure. I can write down the
Where?
stuff for that. Instead of doing that here right now. I can send you guys what you find in there.
Okay.
Because I do have to get going to bed because I work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but I'm gonna say goodbye to the chat. Thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully you had some fun, even though it may have been a little boring. I had fun. Have a good night, everyone, and be sure to tune in on Tuesday. We are playing. It's Mortal Kombat. So watch me get destroyed. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.